should be live now.
All right. Are we?
Mine says we are.
Are we live?
Well, the computer puts off quite a glow.
Yes, we are. All right, let's see what kind of audience we get at 9:40 California time. Let's see.
We got Mark G. Hi, Mark G.
What's up? Good morning from the UK. We did decide to go ahead and go live again tonight.
Someone had asked earlier, that's right. And we were like, I don't know.
I never want to commit because I don't want somebody to be here waiting for us and us not be here.
Right.
I'd rather it be a surprise than a disappointment. So, here we are.
Lisa is here. Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
I like that I can move those numbers around so it's not on our face.
David Brandon Sr. is almost ready for bed. Yep, we were about to, and I was like, you know what?
Let's go live.
Let's chat for a little bit. We got nothing else going on.
Sandy is here again. Hello, Sandy. It's 5:43 a.m. in the UK.
There we go.
Bright and early.
Yep. We have no kids with us this evening. They're grandma and grandpa's for the night. They wanted to hang out with the puppies again. So we're doing well. We're doing good. It's been a good day. We're just...
our dog is being weird over on the couch.
Just wanting to hang out for a bit. How are you guys doing? Everyone have a good day, good evening, good night.
David says, how are you guys doing? We are doing great.
Yep.
He's trying to make that blanket comfortable for himself, and it's not working for him. What did you guys eat for dinner?
We did that taco bar for lunch today, and that was my one meal for the day.
Yeah, it was like a late lunch, way early dinner.
Yeah.
But it was delicious tacos and tamales.
Yep.
Did you enjoy your birthday?
Yes, it was quite nice. It was a good one. Hung out with you guys for breakfast time, then we had tacos for lunch. Then it's just been a totally chilled, relaxed afternoon and evening because I was so full of tacos that it was just get home and hang out. So,
Katie says it's 12:43 a.m. here, and you go live now.
I know.
It's only 9:44 for us.
It's only late for one demographic, the East Coast of America.
Yeah.
Everything else is still all right.
Lisa says, "Happy birthday, John."
Oh, thank you. And Sammy says, "Hi, good night."
You can never go wrong with tacos.
Absolutely.
That is mostly, almost always true.
We really wanted to film it, but it was really loud and really crowded and really cramped.
Yep.
And so it was like, nah, we'll just take pictures. And even that, it was like, oh yeah, we need to take pictures. So I did post a couple on Instagram of like, here's a few tacos, here's the salsa bar. That's it. So
it was good stuff. They had good options. I like that they just gave you the tortillas and the meat.
Yep.
And you got to put all your condiments on top.
What's for dessert? Nothing tonight. I have some lemonade I've been drinking because I'm thirsty from all the salty tacos. What are your plans for tomorrow? Nothing. Resting. Got to get some pain meds and resting my back so as I can get back into work. Did you have a birthday cake? No, not today. We decided to do it tomorrow. We're going to do family dinner tomorrow night. And so we figured a cake would be better fit for that application.
Right.
So that's what we're going to do. And she is going to film it. So we'll have a video on that.
Yep.
Lloyd Franklin, my baby brother, is 16 today. Well, happy birthday to him. Awesome.
Josh and Tracy Settles say, hey guys, love your channel. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Raining here in Washington. You know, it's funny because it was warm all day today with a little bit of clouds in the Bay Area, California. And this evening now it's windy and it's, I don't want to say cold.
It's cooler than it has been.
So it's a weird little twist of weather. Josh and Tracy, love your channel. Hey guys, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hope you feel better, John. It's up and down. Today wasn't too bad. I also didn't work, so that's probably why. And I was able to take some better pain pills, so that was also helpful. Yeah, we'll see what happens next week.
Thelma says, not quite 6 a.m. in the UK, just got up with a cup of tea.
Nice.
Sammy says lemonade is an excellent drink.
Yep. This is actually a Walmart brand or market side from Walmart. $1, like 40, less than $1.50 for this, and it is 44 ounces. I love this lemonade. It's really good. What is that noise? Are we hearing a noise?
It might be the fan. If you hear something, there is a fan going behind the camera.
Also, the dog is like ready for bed, but not really, and
Yeah, he's trying to find a comfortable spot, and nowhere is comfortable for him.
we're in his way.
Yeah.
If that noise is too bad, we can probably kill that fan, although it might be really difficult to get up right now.
That is true.
See, yeah, my baby sister's 30 on the 23rd. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm now officially 38, so I think the noise is the people counter. Is that making noise?
Oh, I don't know if it makes noise.
Well, if it ticks up to 19, somebody can confirm that. Homemade lemonade is best. No, there is a singing sound, not fan.
Oh, maybe it is the counter. I don't know. I don't know if that has a noise or not.
Huh.
How odd.
Hi, hopefully you can cheer me up, Ice22 says. Dinging. Okay, that's probably the counter then.
Okay.
We don't have, all of our stuff is muted, so we don't hear it at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, if it was like a computery noise, I bet it is the counter.
Yeah. Somebody, yeah, you guys can confirm it still if it... Yeah, if it ticks back up. Let's see here.
Mark says, what time is it there in Santa Cruz? We're not in Santa Cruz, but we are on the same time zone.
Yeah.
It is 9:48 p.m.
Yep.
And Yo Mama says hello from New Zealand. Hello, hello.
Hello there.
Lisa said it stopped now. Was it a continuous noise? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
So weird.
I have the iced tea in the size you got the lemonade from Walmart.
Yep,
Yep.
they do have an iced tea also.
It's funny because the iced teas are like always there, but these lemonades are really hard to find.
They're probably popular.
They go really quick. I always check that aisle because if I see them, I usually grab one. No people joining.
So weird. It's just like a quick sound. It's gotta be that then.
Nice 22.
Oh.
How's your day? I'm in agony. As last Monday I broke my femur.
That's horrible.
That sucks. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Hope you're doing better, or will be doing better soon. It was kind of repetitive. That's so weird. I don't even know. Let's see, Matthew Cox says, if we're going down birthdays, it's my father's birthday today for us, the 11th of August. He'll be 75. So we'll be having family dinner too. Hope you have a chilled day and get some decent rest.
Nice. Well, happy birthday to him. That's awesome. And yeah, that's the plan. Decent dinner or decent rest and a great dinner.
They've, Sandy says that she's seen the pink lemonade in the same size.
Interesting.
I have not seen a pink lemonade ever. Well, let's do this. I can get rid of this.
Boom.
So let's get rid of that for now and see if it changes anything.
Yeah. Like we said, we have a new system here that we use to run our lives through, and we're still learning it.
Cecilia wants to know if I made Joe a birthday cake.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm making him a cake. And the kids stayed with their grandma and grandpa so they could play with the puppies.
Yep. They wanted to go hang out there tonight.
She's trying to put her 5-month-old baby back to sleep.
Good luck with that too. It was just the sound of people joining the group making a ding ding ding.
Okay, how weird.
So Sammy says it's warm night. It's a warm night here in El Salvador. Awesome.
And it's 10:50 p.m.
10:50.
Nice.
Must have just changed to 10:51. Well, cool. Thanks for stopping in here. Appreciate it.
The bell stopped dinging. I guess that's what people are hearing. It must have been. That's so weird. Nobody has ever noticed that there was a sound of that before.
we never knew that.
Odd.
This is a different time for us. This just kind of seeing what's going on, and Probably won't be a ton of people in here. Probably won't stay on horribly long. But we did want to check in.
Just checking in.
Yep. So the taco bar was really good. It was a really good lunch. Do you have Sunday roasts in America?
Yes, quite often. But it's not always a Sunday thing. It's an any day of the week.
Yeah. It's like we kind of done that for a while, where Sundays we plan a little bit of a bigger meal, or like
Right.
not necessarily fancier, but
And not always a roast.
yeah, we like coordinate with my parents or whoever, and it's like, okay, Sunday we're gonna do a dinner together. So like I think that's kind of the same concept, right? Like
Yeah. Katie says, all right, y'all. Joe turned the light off and cranked up Andy Griffith. I guess it's the get off your phone sign. Sandy says, what are you guys doing tomorrow?
We're gonna do nothing tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a chill, relax, rest.
Well, I'm making a birthday cake.
We're making a birthday cake. We got a family dinner planned. But I will literally probably just rest and chill out all day, because I need to be good enough to get back to work on Monday. So that's the goal. What snacks have you both been eating in your evening?
Nothing.
0. I have not had a bite of food since about 1:30 today. About 8 hours ago, since the tacos for lunch. I have been stuffed with tacos. What will you be making? What's cooking Wednesday, Jess?
A birthday cake.
She's gonna make me a cheesecake for my birthday. So she's gonna film it and share the recipe, and I will eat it. Sounds delicious. I can't wait. So.
And yeah, this is a very small dog, not a cat.
He's like, what? What do you want? That's Ozzy the Chihuahua. Glad you had a good birthday, cuz love miss you. Mom found a bunch of pictures she's going to send you on Messenger tomorrow. Cool.
Oh, cool.
Did you see I put a new pile up on Instagram too? There was like 5 or 6. Me and Grandpa when I was heck a little, catching fish, 12 of me. Is John looking forward to the return of Wendy's spicy nuggets on Monday? Oh, I didn't know they were coming back Monday.
Interesting.
Well, apparently I am, but apparently I wasn't looking forward to them enough because I didn't know the plan. But yeah, I love spicy nuggets. Good deal.
Claire says, Scotland says, hi, lovely people. Well, hello, Scotland.
Hello, hello. What do you guys normally snack on during the night?
After dinner, I don't typically eat anything.
Yeah, I try to, whatever dinner is, that's it, and then liquid. I'll drink water, but I try not to do it too close to bedtime, just so I don't have to get up in the middle of the night. But I like to finish the night with hydration. I like to drink water. Dang it, I hate cheesecake. I hope you enjoy it, though. Sorry. Yeah, it should be a good one. It'll be an interesting twist. What are both of your professions? Sorry if I missed this.
I run a home daycare.
And I drive a school bus. So we are all about children, and yeah.
Yeah, a lot of kids.
Katie says, "Oh no, I'll go look." Joe said, "Grandpa seemed like an awesome guy. I wish you could have met him and Grandma." Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of really good ones. Like I was probably 4, I'm guessing, 4 or 5 in those pictures on Instagram. So if you guys haven't been to my Instagram, Big Jon's Instagram, go check it out. We post pictures and
Cute little John.
General life stuff. Every now and then we do taste tests just on Instagram. So it's a good way to follow us a little bit more personally. Hello from Scotland. David says, hello, hello. Snacks while watching the soaps on TV.
We don't really watch TV.
Like if we're watching a movie at nighttime and we want to snack on something, we'll do popcorn. Or, if we're really craving something sweet, we'll do ice cream.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an end of the night kind of a dessert treat thing.
Hey, the family fudge is on.
Hey, family fudge. Happy birthday, love you, bro. Thank you very much.
Cindy wants to know, how many tacos did you eat?
I ate, okay, let me tell you, the record was 25.
26.
26. No time limit, but you have to eat, and the tacos have 2 tortillas. So if you, again, I did post a picture on Instagram of those. So 2 tortillas, about yay big, and there was a good amount of meat on them.
Yeah, they were not skimpy with the meat.
So I thought I was going to go in there and set a new record. I ate 17 and a half. That was my only meal for the day. I didn't eat breakfast. I haven't eaten dinner. My one meal for the day, I ate 17 and a half tacos.
Yeah.
And the only reason I ate a half was because it was gross. That one taco I got had a different kind of meat, and I wasn't a fan of it. And so I ate half of it.
Is that the chicharrones?
Yeah, it was pork skins, pork scratchings, UK pork scratchings. It was pork rinds, chicharrones.
And it was all soggy.
But they put them in a sauce, and so it was like soggy, floppy, doppy, gross texture. I couldn't do it. Okay, I'm getting an eye roll. Hey, Jen. Good night. Yeah, you better go to bed, Katie. Go to bed. We'll catch you later.
Has school started there already? Some schools have. Our kids have.
A couple more days.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yep.
Go back to school.
Do you
Wednesday.
vape? No, I do not vape.
Do we have movie nights? We do occasionally.
Yep.
Depends on how grouchy the kids are at the end of the day.
I am excited that the family fudge is here. That's cool.
That is cool.
Popcorn. Now you're talking. Yep.
What's your favorite football team? Are you a fan of sports?
We talking football, or soccer football? I'm a 49ers fan. Haven't really been following much football lately. I like baseball, so I'm an A's fan. I don't follow any sport or any team like religiously. So like I'm not like hardcore with all the stats and this and that. I'm more of a baseball fan though in general.
Let's see. Are tacos the wrapped food or is it the giant U-shaped thing? So these were tacos that are on a corn tortilla about this big around, and they're soft corn tortillas, and you fold them in half with the meat on the inside.
Yeah. So tacos, there's two styles, and sometimes they're crispy in that U shape or V shape, full of meat. But a traditional like street taco, like Mexican style street taco, would be the corn tortillas, and they're flat, and they're soft, and then you fold them up to eat it yourself. So they're good. They're good. And I tried. I probably could have done it, hit the 26, but I would definitely not have been able to drive home. I'd have been sick. Tacos are yummy.
Yes, they are.
Wow, way to go. Yeah, I didn't make a serious attempt, but it was fun. They were delicious. It was a really good lunch. Cindy's, I'm a cowboy fan. Awesome. Family fudge, listening and making thumbnails.
I really liked your thumbnail for today's video. That was a good one.
Another Cowboys fan there. Ryan the Gamer, hello there. What's up?
Is street tacos smaller? Yeah, street tacos are usually a smaller version.
2 biters.
Well, it depends on the size of your mouth. It takes me more than that. Jen says, thanks, Jess. Yep, you're welcome. Would you guys ever travel internationally? The kids would love it here in Japan, and there's a lot of white rice for Jamie.
Yeah.
That is true. He would love that.
He would thrive. We will at some point start traveling internationally. Yep. I've been to Japan. I stayed there for 2 weeks in high school. We have a lot of friends there. We have a lot of people we've connected with over the years. So we definitely will get there. We'll definitely get to the UK. We have a lot of plans to travel the world. Like, we really want to.
Yep. What time is it where you guys are at? It is 10 o'clock.
Straight up.
Rayon says, love from Miami. Josh says, I'm a Cowboys fan. Are you? Just got here.
No. I'm a 49ers fan. We can't be a Cowboys fan.
I'm not a football fan at all. I don't care anything about it.
Do you like garlic fries? Love garlic fries.
Most of the
time. Did we say love from Miami?
I did.
There's love from Miami. I'll say it again.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I disturbed the dog.
Any inspiration or meaning behind your tattoos, John? They're mostly food related, because being a barbecue pitmaster guy and a competitive eating guy and just a foodie kind of dude in general, most of them are that theme. The barbecue pits and the pigs and the bacon and all that, it's all just kitschy kitchen barbecuing meat stuff.
Kitschy kitchen?
Yeah.
It's just all stuff you enjoy. Just the way it should be, right?
Yep. And yeah, that white rice is really big in most Asian countries. I mean, it's big here too, but definitely with like every meal, white rice. Is that a dog, a cat, or a penguin?
It is a dog.
Hi, Ozzy.
He said, "What are you doing to me?"
Oh, look
This
at
is Ozzy. Ozzy.
They're my favorite garlic fries. Yeah, I do love a good garlic fry.
Lay down.
Sharon. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So did anybody do anything fun today or yesterday, as the case may be if you're in the UK?
Right. What are you doing, Oz?
I said, I don't know.
Cute doggy. He is a cute dog. He's a really good dog. He can be a bit obnoxious because he's so small. He can get under your feet really quick, really easy. But he is a good dog. He's not too yippy. He's not too obnoxious with his bark. He's a good watchdog at the front window.
Yeah, he lets us know if somebody's at the door.
You should go to Manila, Philippines. It is busy. I would be okay with the Philippines visit. I think that would be good too. The dog has Gizmo's ears. Saw Ozzy in concert last year. Best concert ever. I've seen Ozzy once. It was a really good show. I'm an Ozzy fan, absolutely. Kevin Stewart, can't wait till the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Won't be over there though, unfortunately. Come on, Scotland. There you go.
Let's see, Pighood used to live in the UK. That's pretty
Nice.
cool. What's your favorite brand of barbecue, John?
You mean like barbecue sauce? Mass-produced stuff. I'm a fan of Sweet Baby Ray's.
That is a good one.
KC Masterpiece is pretty decent. And then I have a lot of like specialty like barbecue team, like competition teams that sell products that I really like too. So yeah, mass-produced Sweet Baby Ray's is probably my top. Does the dog beg for food when you eat? No, not really.
He doesn't really beg, but he knows to stick around because things are going to end up falling on the ground.
Right, especially when the little kids are eating.
Yep.
KC Masterpiece. I don't know exactly what that means. Hope it's not a bad word, but Uber Alice. I went for a run with my recruiter and fellow class. Nice.
David Brennan. I have a yippy chihuahua named Trixie. Ozzy's a cutie.
Nice. Yep. Chihuahuas can be, and that's what we talked about when we were going to get them. It's like you see that, and they're constantly yippy, and they're constantly like. My grandpa had a Chihuahua when we were kids named Killer, and he was a mean little turd, you know. And I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
And he's totally not like that. So, KC Masterpiece is my favorite. Yeah, that's a good one. Just actually pronounced my name correctly. Props.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm usually pretty decent at pronouncing names.
Yep.
Of course, now I'll try to say it again and I'll say it wrong.
You only have to do it once. You got credit for it. You're good. I've got 2 Ozzy albums, Black Rain and Down to Earth.
Nice.
Sweet. We drove by the house in Hollywood where they filmed the TV show when they were living there.
Yeah, I don't think they actually live there anymore.
I don't even know, but we did drive by. We took a picture at the gate.
The gate had the sign that said, "Never mind the dog, watch out for the owner."
Right.
Remember that?
Yep. Do 29 people on. There was almost 100 this morning. It's such a huge difference time frame wise.
Triceratops are less yippy, but we'll fill one's yard quick.
Lloyd says, as a kid, I used to feed my dog food I didn't want. Didn't like then pretend I ate it. My mom always knew what I did because I always smiled when I did
That's
it.
funny.
Well, when did you guys start? I'm assuming you mean going live.
24 minutes ago.
24 minutes ago. Considering getting any more tattoos? Yeah, I'd love to. I actually have an appointment next month to get the bacon tattoo fixed, brought back to life. If you don't know the story, I had a red ink allergy, and it pushed all the ink out, all the colored ink. So it looks traumatized, and basically because it is. So it's been years and years since I've gotten any ink at all, trying not to piss off my body anymore. So I'm going to get this one fixed, see how my body responds, and then if it works out well, then I'll start getting more because I love getting tattoos.
Bronson says it's 10:05 p.m. here, so he must be on the West Coast somewhere because it's the same time where we're at.
Yep.
Sandy says, "Do you guys like Ozzy Osbourne?" If I'm saying that right.
Yep, we are fans. At least I am. I like.
I used to love that show too. I was more of a fan of the show than his actual music.
Yep. What's your favorite hot sauce? I like Red Hot. Frank's is a great, solid, easy, great flavor entry level. You know, that's Maddie will eat that stuff. Like that's good.
Maddie even likes Valentine hot sauce.
Yeah.
Some of the more Mexican style hot sauces.
Yep. Does Jess have tattoos? You got a couple.
I've got wrist, ankle, and a couple on my back.
Yep.
Let's see. I thought the UK Turkish Delight would bomb, but I'm glad you liked it. It's my favorite item in the solar system. My brother hates it.
You know,
I love it. I think the texture is great. I love the taste. I actually like the real Turkish Delight, not the commercial Willy Wonka brand.
Yeah.
Just as much.
There hasn't been too much that we have disliked in the world of tasting of foreign stuff. So.
Yeah, Marmite's probably the top thing that we've not enjoyed.
Bronson, BC, Canada, like your guys' live feeds. Awesome.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught one. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. What is your dream job that you both wanted to do?
When I was in elementary school, and they always were asking, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" I always wanted to be a monkey trainer, and I kind of am because I have kids.
Right. It's the same thing. I want to, and I still would like to cook food for a living, or eat food for a living. And so, like, doing YouTube stuff, if it were to be like a career, like a job, like a full-time thing, like that would be awesome. A little barbecue joint, a little hole in the wall, couple seats, takeaway would be fantastic. I would love that. Nothing too big or too crazy, but yeah, cooking some food for people would be a great job.
And then what led you to become a bus driver?
Her.
My mom.
I followed the girl.
Yeah.
When we started dating, her mom was a driver, and then she started driving, and then I was working part-time, going to school, college part-time, and I said, you know what, that's pretty good money you're making. Now, that seems like a pretty good job. Plus, I'd get to hang out with you.
Yeah.
So I started, and then her mom retired, and then she left, and then I stuck with it, and I've been there for
16 years, 18 years?
16, 17 years, something like that. So, yeah.
Pighood says, Marmite is mine from the La Brea Tar Pits. Kind of seems like it. It looks the same.
Yep.
We have seen the tar pits.
Ryan says I can take ghost pepper hot sauce.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Ghost pepper's pretty brutal.
Ghost pepper, the Mrs. Renfro's salsa was really good.
Yes.
Because it had a good flavor and the salsa flavor and then the ghost pepper on top of it. It was a nice combination.
Let's see. We'll skip down there real quick. Ryan the Gamer's YouTube channel. Check him out. Not overloading it with shout outs on that, but check him out. Let's see. How bad is the pain level of getting a tattoo? It is all dependent upon where you get it. There are some places that it doesn't hurt at all.
The one I have on my ankle hurt pretty bad because it's thin skin and it was on a bone. That was probably my worst.
And I had one down there on the back of my leg, and it was on a nerve, and it was making my toes twitch. There's certain spots that get pretty tender. But I mean, overall, it's not. I hate shots. I hate needles. Doctors and dentists and things like that, where they give you needles, I hate it. But to me, the tattoo experience is totally different. It's a totally different pain level. Your endorphins kick in. I mean, I could fall asleep in a tattoo chair. Not a big deal.
Let's see. You should. I should try a Marmite or Vegemite and cheese scroll recipe. They are good for getting a taste of Marmite or Vegemite. I do not know what that is. I'll have to look it up.
Rayon says, what would you guys do if you woke up tomorrow morning to 500,000 subscribers?
We'd probably go live and be like, what the heck, you guys, this is awesome.
Right, and then I would not go to work the next day. I would find a way to, I mean, at that point it would be enough that we could live off of it.
Right.
And that's what we would do. Realistically, what I would do is I would quit working. We would start 2 or 3 different channels. with different things that I've always wanted to do.
And hire out editing.
And hired out editing, and we would start traveling the world. Guaranteed that's what we would do. Kimchi, yay or nay?
Yay, for the most part. There have been some that I didn't care for,
Yeah.
but for the most part I do like it.
Are the yellow school buses we see in films real?
Absolutely.
100%. I don't know if it's the rest of the country or not, but in California, there is a special school bus yellow
That can only be used on school buses.
You can only legally put that on school buses. You can't have your car be that specific color yellow. Hello from Dundee, Scotland. Hello there, Chloe.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Aw, John, such a romantic. Sandy says, I want a tattoo, but I'm scared. If you have a decent level of pain tolerance, you can handle it.
I'm kind of a wimp with pain, most pain. But tattoo pain was different, and I didn't mind it.
For me, it's not while you're getting the tattoo. It's the after, when it feels like a road rash, that's kind of bothersome.
And when they're tattooing you and they do an outline or they do one color and then they go back through and do some shading, then it feels like you're rubbing into an open wound. That can get a little bit tricky, but it's not horrible. Oliver Reed had his something tattooed. That's awkward.
Right?
Does John have a earring? I used to. I still have a hole here and here. At one point in my life, I had two. There's an upper and a lower, and then this hole here was actually gauged to the point where I could fit a Sharpie marker through it. I don't know if you know gauge sizes and hole sizes, but I was a 00. I could fit a master lock through it. I could fit a Sharpie through it.
Cecilia says, hey Jess, my husband wants to ask you what kind of country song you like and what kind of scary movies do you and John like. I like country songs, almost all of them, except for the really old, really twangy, my dog died, my wife left, those kind are kind of too much for me.
So she's the Luke,
country pop.
Yeah, the Luke Bryans and the I go back to Garth Brooks and
see, Garth Brooks is okay, but I'm talking old.
Yeah.
And as far as scary movies, I like the suspenseful ones more than the grotesque ones.
Yeah, I'm A Quiet Place was probably the most
that
one of my
really
favorite
good.
suspenseful movies I've seen in a long time. The one with Jim from The Office.
Yeah. Sandy wants to get a tattoo right here, in the spot between her thumb and her pointer.
Oh, cool.
And I couldn't tell you if that hurt, but that's pretty thin. I don't know.
I've always thought a matching ring tattoo.
That'd be cute.
With her and I would be cool.
Oh, not somebody else?
No. Well, maybe. But if they you can't get each other's names. That's a faux pas, and that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's
but
always
if you get matching tattoos in matching places, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Vegemite is the same as Marmite. It's Australian. They taste the same.
Does it hurt? I'm assuming he's talking about gauging your ears, and it did hurt you quite a bit.
Yes. John, did you regret driving all the way to the one Burger King for the Stranger Things burger? No, I wouldn't say I regretted it. I knew going in what it was. I knew it was going to be kitschy, but I was hoping that. I did it because it was a good experience for me and Maddie to go have fun. Mm-hmm. If she wasn't going to do it, I wouldn't have done it by myself. But I did it because I thought it was going to do well on video too. That between Maddie and me going, and it doing well for video, that's why I did it.
Maddie had a blast. We got some cool collectibles.
I wouldn't have driven any further. That 45-minute window was about it. I would not have driven 6 hours or 3 hours to do it. It wasn't going to happen.
Right. Do we like Harry Styles? I don't know who he is. Isn't he from a UK band?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not sure who Harry Styles is.
Do you like John Mayer? He's okay. Not one of my favorites.
Never had any pain getting a tattoo.
If anything was more painful, not being able to move and stretch during the process.
That part is true.
Yeah. And she has a very high pain threshold.
Lewis says, "Keep up the good work, Big John family. Love you. You love your work. Thank you very much. Appreciate it."
You. What about a nose ring? Do you guys have it? Nope. No facial piercings?
Nope.
I don't really care for them personally. They look cute on some people, but I don't think my nose needs it. I have a scar from where a dog bit me. Yeah, a dog bit my nose.
And yeah, like I had all my ears pierced and I was stretching them out, and like when I would take the time to stretch them properly, it didn't hurt. But there was a few times where I tried to jump up too many sizes and stretch it, and without getting graphic, like it would literally rip the hole in my ear. And then,
That was pretty graphic.
Yeah, well,
I guess there's no way around it.
Basically, it is what
One
it is.
Direction, that's the band. Okay.
So yeah, it was an interesting time, an interesting process. Like I could still put something in this hole here. The problem with tattoos is getting a lot older and loose skin. LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like the skin's gonna get loose regardless.
Right.
I might as well enjoy decoration on it while I can.
Yep.
Yeah. One Direction was a little bit past my time of enjoying boy bands. I was the New Kids on the Block generation. Like,
yeah.
Biggood says, those cool horn implants and tongue splitting are irresistible to employers. I'm sure. Like, that would make you very hard to employ.
Yeah.
Those are not my style.
Like, everything I have, I could cover. And, like, I'm all for, do whatever you want. But you have to also be a functioning member of society.
Right.
And I don't necessarily think, a forehead tattoo or like a big giant neck piece is the most attractive thing in the world. If you can pull it off and you can make a living and do what you want in life with it, by all means, go right ahead. I think you might be asking for trouble, but do what you're gonna do, and more power to you. But I can cover up all mine if I need to. Is my thing.
Kate Talise says, just wondering if Jon has a single brother.
Not that I'm aware of. Well, I have a brother.
He has a brother. I don't know if he's single or not right now. That's hilarious.
It's like, not that I know. Well, I do. But
like, you have a brother.
Yeah.
That part's a given. The single status is what you do not know.
Yep. Left eyelid MS, right eyelid 13.
The tattoos?
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, that's a gang thing.
Yeah, not for me. No teardrops. None of those. Jon TV Dateline. That would be a funny addition to the channel, wouldn't it?
BigJon After Dark.
That seems a little
No.
scary. Have you ever listened to Spanish music?
Only when the neighbors have parties.
I was going to say, but even that, I don't think it's Spanish. That's more strictly Mexican.
Yeah. Can I be one of the last people to wish you happy birthday, Jon? Best from a very early and windy UK. Thank you. I'll be celebrating my birthday all week, just so you guys know. So it's okay. Doesn't have to be an end to it. We can just keep it rolling. I'm okay with that. We don't listen to Spanish music necessarily on purpose, but we have heard enough to know. I refer to it as oompa music. Oompa, 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 oompa. Right?
But I don't know if that's Spanish or if that's strictly Mexican.
I don't know either, technically.
Yeah.
Good
Rayon
point,
says,
good
is
point.
the cost of living in California as bad as everyone thinks? Yeah, pretty much.
It can. There
Certain
are
parts.
areas that you can survive. There are other areas that you will not survive. We're in one of the areas that's actually decent, and we're doing, it's okay. But literally a 30-minute drive in any direction, and it won't work. What do y'all think about split tongue type on YouTube and found it? I've seen people go get it split.
Not for me.
Not for me, but if that's your thing, more power to you. And again, I say good luck surviving in society. I don't know how you're going to do it, but
Yeah.
you do you, and that's all. If you're happy, that's all that matters, ultimately.
Kevin says, that's a long birthday, Jon.
Yep.
Neck tattoos, especially face tattoos, are extreme. Yeah, that's like dedication.
Right.
And like, that's cool if you're a tattoo artist and you're like showing off your work and other people's work. That makes sense.
There's a lot of professions and jobs where
it's
you could
okay.
get by with that, and that's fine. But, you can't necessarily have a big skull on your forehead and then want to be an elementary school teacher.
Yeah.
Or a doctor, necessarily. And you can be, but you're going to have to fight a lot of
perception
in your world, and that's going to be hard. Would you consider reviewing vintage British sitcoms?
We have talked about it.
We have.
With this new streaming system, we might be able to do that. It's a possibility. We'll have to eat snacks while we do it.
Pighood says, no poop map in your town then?
No, we don't live in San Francisco, so.
Have you seen that one in San Francisco where it's like, the edges of the town are like ... and then like the center is just one big giant clump of poop?
And it's true, San Francisco is so dirty.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody pooping. We shouldn't be, we're going to get yellow flag for this.
I know.
But we've seen number one happening middle of the day, in the sidewalk, behind a car, not even behind a bush or a pole or nothing. It's like, that's for real. Like, you hear the stories about San Francisco, that's for real. That ain't no joke. Sammy said I meant Latin music. Then we don't have too much experience with Latin music then.
Yeah. Yeah, ours is strictly like Mexican music.
Lisa says, amen, John, totally agree on the covering tattoos when needed. You know, if you, that's my thing. If you can get by with it in life, you do you. But I feel at some point or another, if you need to be able to present yourself as you know, like this, without perceptions, without preconceived notions.
And like, it's hard for anybody not to judge somebody by the appearance that you're presenting.
Right.
They say don't judge a book by a cover, but everybody judges books by the cover.
And like, you can still be you. You don't have to change who you are, but you have to sometimes in life, you don't want to have the cards stacked against you and start off on the wrong foot. So
Yep. Bronson says, have you guys checked out Brandon, the garbage disposal? Heck yes, he's awesome. He's a great guy. I was like, yeah, John's shirt here.
Yep, good dude.
Haven't gotten to meet him in person yet, but
came close, but our schedules just didn't work out. He was in our area for such a quick time. Good dude. I'll eat with him at some point though. Pig Hood says, hello, Nancy Pelosi. Yep, absolutely. Lisa, Oompa music makes me think of Germany.
Similar. Some of the same instruments in there.
Claire says, your Jamie always makes me smile when he says he does not like the sound of the food. Likes it when he eats it. Yep. Facial expressions, he's big on that.
Yep. Mark says, I thought San Francisco was supposed to be a clean city. It's very hard to be a clean city when you're overrun with homeless.
It's, again, politics, again, real world is, like, as much beauty, as I was going to say, as many beautiful things that are in that city, the parks and the bridges and it's a dump.
Yeah.
That place reeks of urine nonstop, day and night. And not everywhere, not every inch of the city.
Right.
There's some that's better than others, but overall, it's really not. Sandy says, oh, not me. I just like to watch things like that. Interesting how people want to do weird things. Yeah.
That is true. Like, I won't pass up a show where people are getting horns and tongues split and faces tattooed to look like a lizard. I'll watch that stuff all day.
Let's see, in Japan, people pee off the train platforms into the tracks, and it's totally legal for men to do almost anywhere. Bronson says, oops, just noticed your shirt. Had a few beers tonight.
Nigel wants fish and chips for breakfast.
You must have seen it and it just didn't register.
Clicked.
So they made you think of it. I'm with you. You're all right. Yeah, good dude. He's a great eater. He's done really well because he's taken something he loves doing and he's found a way to make good money and make probably a good living doing it. So kudos to him. We're good YouTube friends for sure.
Let's see. My favorite scary movie is Annabelle Come Home. That'll keep both of us all up all night. And next month, she's getting a second sugar skull tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Do you and John hear Mexican song? Best on is Little Joe. I don't know that one. I don't know any of the songs by name.
No.
But we have lots of neighbors who throw big parties and have music, and I don't hate it.
Right.
But I don't know bands.
3 o'clock in the morning I hate
Well, yeah,
it,
that's a bit different.
I thought California was clean in general. You know what? Probably a good 90% of it is.
The bigger cities have a harder time.
The Los Angeleses, the San Franciscos, the Sacramentos, they're not. But even big cities like San Diego, that's a pretty clean city. And the most of it is, yeah, the rest of it is. How far are you guys from the Staples Center? Probably 6.5, 7 hours.
Where's that one? LA?
LA.
Okay.
That's where the Lakers play.
Okay.
Pighood says high rent urine. Yeah, basically.
I just read an article about a hotel in San Francisco that's selling or renting out little tiny rooms that are like 86 square feet for $200 a night.
Oh,
I
dang.
was like, what?
Let's see, Kevin says that's why country is best. PGOMM, good morning from the UK, 6:25.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All cities have good and bad. That
is true.
That really is what it is. Vicky, hello there. Do you guys drink alcohol? If so, what's your go-to? No, we do not. Y'all watch Nate Figs? Yes, we do. He has the best videography, like
his editing and his video
cinematography, like the way
excellent.
The way he films and edits and puts things together, it is amazing. It is like high class. Those Cornish pasties you made were as authentic as I'd ever had.
Awesome.
Last one was in Cornwall in 1975.
And see, that was my goal. Like, I wanted a basic, totally legit Cornish pasty. And I think I nailed it. And I thank Ollie for the recipe, because that's where that one came from.
Hello, Vicky. Hello there.
Welcome, welcome.
Mark Johnson says, I've tattoos on my hands and a full sleeve, and tattoos on my other arm and the back piece. I didn't get a security job because of my hand tattoos, but I did now as a domestic bus driver in the UK. Yeah, I mean,
right, and it's up to the employer. They
right.
can choose to say that's not what we want to present.
Right. So I mean, it's hard. You know, sometimes you back yourself into a corner, but then other opportunities open up, and it works out just fine. Exactly. I could be covered in any tattoo I want and still drive a school bus full of children. So.
Right. And you know what? The parents aren't even worried about him being tattooed. It's the fact that he's a man picking up their kids, and they're like, do you really have a male bus driver?
I could have no tattoos, no piercings, no beard, be in a shirt and tie, and I'll still get a stink eye because it's like, just because I'm a man. Have you ever been to Lake Tahoe? Yes, we actually
many times. Lake Tahoe is beautiful.
Yep.
Love it. It's kind of too touristy lately. I liked it better as a kid.
I've only ever been there once or twice, and I don't remember much about it other than last time we drove through, and there was a million.
So crowded.
There was a million people everywhere we went.
Yeah.
We didn't even stop. We just drove through.
Because it was so crowded.
Yeah, it was just way too many people.
I went to camp there when I was in like 6th grade, and I loved it. It was the best time ever. We should make a video eating Indian food.
We do need to.
Yeah, there's not a great selection around us.
Yeah.
But there are some.
But I agree. We'll figure out something at some point.
And we do enjoy it.
Yeah. And we dabbled. We got a couple little recipe videos here and there, and we did that pile of food at the SeaWorld.
Yeah, SeaWorld. Would you do a cheap hotel review? It was a trend, but people stopped doing it on YouTube. Sometimes we talk about the rooms we stay in when we go on trips, but part of the reason we don't do it too much is that the hotel's not... It doesn't benefit us. It would only benefit the hotel.
Right.
So I don't want to give them too much free advertising.
Yep. Do you have Asian supermarkets in your region? Yes, we do. They're actually quite popular. Yeah, within a 30-minute drive, we could be at a couple dozen, really.
With all the food you have tasted, have you ever noticed how much less chemicals there are in other foods compared to foods in the U.S.? I don't spend a lot of time looking at the ingredients.
Right.
Other than the color differences, that's the only thing I really notice.
Yeah, well, the thing that jumps out at me is everything from the UK, it's always natural, no dye, no fake flavors. It's all exactly what it says it is. Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Whew, I'm yawning.
What did y'all have for dinner tonight? We had a late lunch. We went to a taco bar today, and it was an all-you-can-eat taco bar, so I ate all that I could for lunch, and that was my meal for the day. I didn't have breakfast, and I did not have dinner. I've just had liquids since lunch, but I had enough tacos to last me all day, so I'm good.
Yep. They were delicious tacos.
Yeah.
They even had Korean marinated meats in tacos, which was unusual and delicious.
Yep.
33 people in here. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. We love chatting. We love hanging out with you guys. It's always so much fun.
John is going to buy a pooter and make fart videos.
Yeah.
Haha,
You commented that the other day, and I said, I actually have looked into those.
He's watched some of those videos. They're pretty hilarious.
They are pretty funny.
Is that the one where it's got a cup attached
It's
to
like
you're walking around with a
Yeah,
cup?
it's a cup and a straw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some meals you guys regularly eat for dinner? I'd love to see Jess do some cooking vlogs on them. So the problem is the things we regularly eat for dinner are boring, and
Yeah.
nobody wants to watch us make them and eat them.
One night this week we had just oven roasted chicken thighs
Mm-hmm.
and salad and
Potato wedges.
potato wedges.
We had basically like a stew another night.
Yeah, just a big hunk of beef and potatoes and carrots one
Yeah.
night.
Stuff like that. Those are our regular. What's your favorite fast food restaurant? I like In-N-Out. It's probably up there as my favorite.
Depends on what I want to eat. If I want a big giant burger, I'll go to Carl's. If I want Mexican food, I'm cool with Taco Bell, even though it's not real.
Right.
Let's see.
Bronson says, do you enjoy Mexican food?
Love it.
Love it. Probably one of my favorite types of cuisine.
Being in California, it's a regular thing here. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Is Molly Schuyler a human or a vortex? Both.
She's a black hole.
She is completely 100% both. That lady is amazing to watch.
She's crazy.
She is so cool. She's such a great person in
She
general.
is really, really nice.
We are good friends with her. But watching her eat is just amazing.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's like physically impossible what she does. Where's your angry taco? The angry taco pops up if we get a new subscriber.
Oh, yeah.
During the live.
Yeah.
Rayon says, what's your height, John?
6'2", 6'3". If my back's really hurting, then I'm about 6 foot because I'm much hunched over while I'm walking.
True. If you had the chance to move and live anywhere in the world, where would you live? At this point in our careers, I would probably move to the UK for a while if we could.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many things there I want to see and do. And then after that, I'd move somewhere else.
Right. I don't know if you answered what I asked because I had left through a second, but now I'm back. I don't remember what your question was either, so feel free to
ask it again.
Yeah, feel free to ask it again, and if we answered it once already, I'll do it again, no problem.
Let's see. Kevin's a Brexiteer. Brexiteer, there you go. But it's one of the things I feast when leaving the EU is the laws on natural things in food. Hope it doesn't loosen. And I do like that. I do like the idea of natural colors and things like that because it's just as good as the chemical things.
Right.
And I do think that there are connections between chemical dyes and behavior in kids and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm on board with that. Family Fudge says no In-N-Outs in Florida.
That is sad.
Bummer, but you got Chick-fil-A's everywhere. You probably got Shake Shacks out there. Is that what those called, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, probably lots of
There's
Five
other
Guys.
options.
Probably lots of Five Guys too, but In-N-Out's going to be hard to fully replace, huh?
Kate Tilly says, people watch grocery hauls. I'm sure you'd get an audience for cooking your boring dinners. I'd watch them just because I love you guys. Honestly, the cooking videos that are not UK and not keto and not Instant Pot, they don't get very good views. And then it's so disappointing because it's like, that took forever.
Yeah, you guys don't know. Like, those ones for her are the hardest to film because there's so many different components and moving the cameras back and forth. So when she goes through and does like a healthy dinner option where it's that like the veggie and the pasta salad that we did a few months ago and it bombs, it's like we try to put something healthy. We try to do something like that and like, 1,000 people watch it, which that's good. We appreciate every view we get. But it's like YouTube doesn't promote it or whatever.
Right.
So it's
just a toss-up because I enjoy doing them. But they're just so much work, and if I don't get views on it, it's not worth it.
Right. Molly is an alien. They do live among us. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like just big chunks of food. Just go in and swallow, and it's gone. It's amazing.
Thoughts on Chipotle? It's okay. I think it's overpriced, and I think it's, I don't know, I think it's too hipsterish for me.
Yeah, it's. I don't hate it, but there's other places I would eat first. Soda without coloring tastes better to me.
Oh, Sandy was the one who'd asked about the cheap hotel review. And basically, it only would benefit the hotel, and we're not getting anything for it.
The hard part would be, like, I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to shell out my own money to go stay in a dump
Right.
and then review it. And, like, if they not paid us, but if it was, like, a sponsored deal, then I'd have to be honest, and then we would get blackballed from the hotels, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I would report it as I saw it. We try and show them when we go places just to include it in.
Right.
But yeah, we're not necessarily always about like, check out this great company that we're spending money to be at.
Yes.
Like, doesn't do them. Yeah, it doesn't do us any good. But not a bad idea though. I do like that. I have talked about reaching out to the like hotels.com and like getting them to sponsor videos when we go places, and then we could work in reviews.
Yep.
But they'd have to be okay with us dumping on them too if they're
Right.
garbage.
Lisa says, good night, guys. Got to be at 5 a.m.
Yep.
Great finally catching you live. Have a
Good
great
night,
night.
good night, yeah.
I'm glad you caught us live, too. Rosalind says, morning, all. Warren says, what one thing would you change about the U.S. if you could change anything? That's a difficult one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer that.
I think I'd reduce taxes.
Yeah, I don't know. More people just having more pride in
Yeah.
general and for themselves,
Right.
and being proud of being
Respectful of their
respectful and prideful
things
of
around.
their work and their property and other people's property and other
Right.
people's work and other people's lives. I think that would be a good thing.
Mark says, I really think Chipotle is way overrated and mediocre taste. That's pretty much where we're at, too.
Right.
Emma says, I just watched your letting the drive-thru employee choose our food, and I really need to say that your kids are so polite. Great family. Thank you.
We try to teach them right, and you know, like any kid, sometimes it doesn't work, you know, but
They're still kids.
yeah, they
They're
do
still
all right.
learning.
Reminder: Adam Schiff is utterly bonkers, probably.
Rayon says, thoughts on meeting Matt Stoney.
Matt Stoney's awesome. Yeah, he's a good
He's a
dude
cool guy, too.
His YouTube persona and like his 11, I think it's 11 million now, 10 million subscribers now.
Crazy.
Like amazing. He's a really quiet guy. He doesn't talk much, but super friendly when you do talk to him. Yeah, a good eater, good YouTuber, good dude in general. Let's see. Gun laws is the one thing I'd change about the U.S., but I'm Australian. Yeah.
Yeah.
We said good morning to Rosalind there, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Carol says, what kind of food do you normally have delivered to your door? Nothing. I've never had food delivered to my door.
It's been a long time since
Not
we've
even
had,
pizza. I think once since living here I've had pizza delivered.
Yeah, it's saves you a few bucks. It's quicker, easier just to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
We live close enough to places that it's not like it's a task. Some places you get a free bottle of soda or, you know, whatever for going to get it. So it's like a 2-minute drive to go grab it plus my soda. Not a bad deal.
Right.
Have you all thought about collabing with someone? We love collabing with people. We
Right.
absolutely are always down for it.
It's just finding the right people and the right venue.
The demographics need to be similar. Timings, you know, timing things out sometimes is difficult, especially
Right.
for us because we have a kind of a set schedule of what we film and when we release videos.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if somebody wants to work with us on any of those that we are already planning, then I'm all for it. I'll collab with anybody as long as it's in the right market
Right.
and the right demographic. We're all good.
Yep.
I think it's good for YouTubers in general. You know,
Right. It should be a big community of
Yeah.
people that want to work together.
Yep.
Instead of people that are like, oh no, you're smaller than me. I don't want to do anything
Right.
with you.
Right.
I hate that.
I like the American culture and English language.
Yeah. English language is bonkers.
It is a little bit
honestly.
goofy at times. It is. There's Mark says there's two things in life that's going to happen: death and taxes. Yep.
I'd much rather there not be the taxes.
Collab with charge or free?
I do not know that channel. I'll have to look them up.
Yeah. I thought that was a question. I was like, I I would never charge anybody to collab with us.
Oh, maybe that is a question.
Yeah, is that a channel or a question?
I was going to look it up and see if it's a channel. Oh, wrong button. Have you started making a little YouTube wage yet? A little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, the things we buy to do videos are covered at this point.
Yep.
We're not out of the hole yet from buying equipment.
Yeah. She says that's a question.
Okay.
We would never
we
charge.
would never charge to
No,
collab. That is
never.
so weird.
I mean, realistically, when channels get big enough, they do have a value.
Right.
I haven't checked ours because you have to pay
Right.
now for the service to be able to tell you what you're worth. But I mean, ultimately, the way things work in this industry, and I try not to hide things. Like, I'm open, I'll answer questions. I don't ever want to be like I'm bragging about it, but channels have a value. It's worth something for an 11 million subscriber channel to shout you out or to work with you. It's worth a lot.
Right.
Last I checked, I mean, giving somebody a shout out on a video for us, $60-$70.
Yeah, I think so.
And I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at us, because that's nothing. But
Right. That's a drop in the bucket.
Right. So
Yep.
I would never ever even think about charging anybody to collab with us.
Right.
It just has to be right.
And
Things have to,
that's my goal, is for us not to change as we get bigger.
right.
I want to just stay the same. Like,
Right.
I still want to interact with the people who
Yep.
spend their time watching our videos,
And
and I still want to be cool with smaller channels.
some people need the money, so some people charge. Yeah, and if that's what they need to do, whatever works for them, I'm not knocking them for it.
Right.
I don't think
That's
it's
just not my personal choice.
right. We put commercials in our videos, but we try not to go crazy with it. There's got to be a good balance, because if I'm watching a video, and it's 10 minutes and there's 5 or 6 commercials, I'm out. I won't watch it. But on our end of it, I mean, while we're enjoying what we do, I mean, it's kind of understood.
It is a lot of work.
It's understood that it's kind of like a business thing too.
Right.
So like, we're spending a lot. We have spent a lot. We got to get some back too to keep this going. So I don't think it's I don't think that's too crazy.
Any thoughts on gun laws? My biggest thought is that the people who do bad things with guns don't care about the laws, ultimately.
Yeah, that's all. That's basically what it is too. I think I don't like talking politics or anything like that, but I mean, if it again, the bad people will always find a way to be bad. Period. Good gun laws only affect the people that are willing to follow the laws.
Right. And then, what would you change about your home if you could design and build your own house? I'd probably make it bigger.
Bigger kitchen.
And I would make it so that there was a way to get to my laundry without walking outside, because that sucks when it's raining.
Yep. We have our front door goes out, and then the garage door is out there as well.
Yeah.
There's no access to the garage from inside, so for us that's different.
A man designed that. A man who doesn't do laundry.
Let's see. Is Chuck from the Bronx still among the living? I don't know. I don't know about that channel really in general.
Right. Yeah.
What made... morning, guys. Morning, David. Hello.
Happy belated birthday, Lord John.
Thank you.
I saw a dog in the thumbnail and got excited. Where's that fur bacon?
He's down here.
He moved.
He got comfortable down here on a blanket, so he's chilling now. Collaboration with Nick Domperry
Don't know
would be
that
cool.
one.
We'll have to look that one up.
Cecilia said, "What made you and John want to do YouTube? And I don't understand why people are mean to other people in this. If they're gay in this world, wish people would just leave them alone. We just need peace in our world." Agreed.
Yeah.
We started YouTube because we knew several people. His sister started first.
Yeah.
And she had good success, and we were like, that looks fun.
And realistically, we were in our lives. We were doing a lot of fun stuff.
That is true.
A lot of the stuff you guys see on film now, we were already doing. We don't travel so much the past couple months, year, because of my back injury. But our road trips, our camping trips, we were already tasting the new Oreos. We were already tasting the new Twinkies. We were already doing food competitions. We were already doing barbecue competitions. A lot of this stuff was already part of our life, and it was like, you know what? I'd have people say, oh, I want you guys to adopt me. I want to live with your family. You guys do so much fun stuff. And that really got me thinking and triggering, going, we need to vlog that. We need to share that. And then, yeah, the family fudge, she's here with us right now. Watching their success and their struggles and their the entertainment that they were creating got me really going, I want to do that too. Like, that would be fun. So that's how it started.
Just nailed it. Yes, I agree. I think so too. From spending on fast food, have y'all made the money back on that? Pretty much. Like what we get back from YouTube pretty much covers what we spend on food.
Yeah.
Kaylee says, there's nothing I hate more than YouTubers who change once they get 100,000 subscribers. They start ignoring their viewers and just start clickbaiting. That's when I unsubscribe. And to some extent, I don't ever like the clickbait, but it is so much harder to converse with people the bigger you get.
And that's going to be something that we'll struggle with.
Right.
But we'll always make an attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you have 100 comments, it's easy.
Watching Molly go live, we were sitting with her, watching the comments come up on her screen, it was mind-boggling how quickly it was moving. There was no way in the world she could have answered them.
Right. And yeah, so 100 comments, that's nothing. But what if we had 10,000?
Right.
It's not, at some point, it may not just be physically possible.
Mm-hmm.
But I will always do my best to interact and appreciate what's being contributed to us, because it's, without it, we wouldn't have what we have.
Right.
So, John, what's your dream grill? Oh, that's a tough one. I want a big Santa Maria style with the big crank, so you can raise and lower it. Something like that would be good. I don't have anything like that in my entire inventory of barbecue pits.
That is true.
Kevin Stewart, I have a saying, I don't fear the gun, it's the person behind it.
Exactly.
Pig Hood, it's a penguin. The dog
Yeah,
is
the
a penguin.
dog is kind of penguin colored.
If you move to the UK, you'd have the washing machine in the kitchen.
And see, I find that really weird too. Why is it in the kitchen?
Mark Johnson, just wondering who passed away, who was close to you all.
Okay, so we were discussing this morning, one of our viewers who's been with us for quite a while had passed away, Mike Adams.
Yeah.
He sent us a couple boxes. We actually opened the last box he sent us live this morning.
Yeah, he'd sent us t-shirts recently that he had custom made for all 4 family members. 2 or 3 different boxes of stuff, and then we had a box today full of snacks and gifts for all 4 of us again that we had planned to go live with this morning, and he literally passed away like
yesterday,
2 days ago at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So like timing on our part was horrible. Yeah, we didn't know the man personally, but he was a big supporter of our channel, and he was very friendly and very
generous,
very
very kind.
Myron Mixon for governor. And how many subscribers will you quit your bus driving gig?
It's not so much a number of subscribers, it's an amount of money that would be coming in.
Right.
It'd have to be quite a bit.
Yeah, from where we're at subscriber wise, we would need to
like quadruple
by 10.
5.
We need to times that number by 10 at least. So 100,000 subscribers, I would think about it. But the problem is I get health care from work. So you know, okay, so we need to times that by 15 or 20.
Yep. And
then I can afford insurance through the wherever too.
Let's see. Your sister says YouTube life, ups and downs for sure. Yep.
Ups and downs for sure. Family fudge. That's correct.
Sandy says, "Are you guys going to do kitchen gadget reviews again?" Yes.
Yep.
We have 1 item so far. I'm looking for another one to go with it. I think 2 is a good number.
Is it what I'm thinking it is?
The
when I go out home from
work.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's one of those things that we can't necessarily do all the time.
Those are expensive.
Because the gadgets do get expensive, and spending $50 or $60 on a video every week, that is going to be difficult. But we do love doing those too, and so it'll always be part of our repertoire. It's just a matter of like once a month, or twice a month.
It may only be once a month.
Have you ever heard of Furious Pete? Love Furious Pete.
He's a good guy.
I copied one of his videos. I copied it the the beginning of the one mouthful, the one bite challenge with a box of Twinkies. Remember, I got like 7 Twinkies in my mouth or something silly. I was hoping he'd see it, and I was hoping he'd give us some love, but he's way up here.
Right.
We're way down here.
Carol says a lot of people in the UK move their washer dryers to their sheds. See, and then I'd be in the same position I am now. I'd have to run outside in the rain to get my laundry done. Pighead said, seen that British dude, Blue Van Man? Yes, I have watched some of him.
Yep.
Our friend Ollie suggested us watching him and possibly trying to collab with him. It might be good.
Kevin says, where was Mike Adams from? From the UK by the sounds of it.
He was from Scotland?
Yep.
Dunbar,
Scotland.
Dunbar.
Mark says, after your long vacation, John, I hope it's a smooth first week back bus driving. I went back Monday, and it was as smooth as... I was miserable, to be honest. I was hurting really bad. Having not moved for a couple months, and I was hurting.
Right.
So I hope this next week, I hope my body's getting back into more of that routine, and it'll settle down a little bit, because I have to work. So I appreciate your thoughts there. Rayon's got to run some errands, but it was great chatting with you guys tonight. Wish you guys much success with your videos, as I'll keep watching. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Do you have Daiso in the U.S.? Yes, we do.
We have a few. They're not very common.
Yep. Warren says, if you could pimp your bus, what would you do to it?
That would be fun.
I need a stop sign.
It goes all the way across the road.
I need to be able to like shut down other cars better, you know. So when I'm stopped and my stop sign's out and I've got little kids getting on and off my bus, I can make people freeze.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, or like record them and like they'd be cited and like written tickets and mailed, you know.
Pickett says Dundee, Scotland. No, Dunbar is where he was from.
Yep.
Good late evening, Jon and Jess.
Hello.
Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Sandy says, have y'all tried the red velvet cookie? I made red velvet whoopie pies for a fair one time. Is that close enough?
Christopher, hey, Big Jon and Jess. Great to get off my night shift and see you live streaming. Yeah, it worked out well, huh?
Yes, Christopher, I hope you saw this morning too. We were shouting you out again because I'm sorry we forgot to do your shout out on our Friday video.
Yes.
Completely slipped my mind.
Yeah, our apologies on that. We owed you a Friday video. That's what you wanted. We gave it to you at the beginning of this morning. So if you didn't see this morning's live stream, Christopher, Heckle, thank you so much.
Yes,
again,
thank you for being a Patreon supporter. We love it.
Yes, thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
Okay, good. He says yes, no problem, and thank you. No, thank you.
If we could make the star pop up for you right now, we could.
Right? That'd be awesome.
Thank you for joining Patreon. We appreciate it.
We need a topic of discussion, like when we had the movie topic before. That one was a good one. Everybody had movies to talk
Furious
about.
Pete is having a hard time with his cancer procedures and surgeries, which is totally understandable.
Yeah,
he's gone through a lot. That man has gone through a lot. And he stays really positive. Like, he does really well.
For the most part, he does get a little down sometimes.
Yeah, well, you know, can't blame the guy. But, yeah, great content, good YouTuber. And, yeah, he's got a lot going.
Anybody here watch Stranger Things? I just finished it yesterday, or Friday. Yesterday was Friday.
I know. Still haven't watched a single episode. I just
watched the movie The Hustle.
Oh.
It's hilarious. You should see it. If Charlotte's Web had a YouTube channel, they'd do oink outs. That's funny. Have you all seen the cartoon kids watch the bus can go underwater? I forgot the name of that. The Magic School Bus?
Yep.
That's the one, huh? I didn't really watch that as a kid, but I'm pretty sure my kids watched it in school.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was kind of weird because they like shrunk down and went into people's veins and things like that. Stranger Things takes place in the 80s, and it's about like monsters and psychic abilities. It's pretty interesting. Kind of suspenseful and nostalgic. Yeah, Sandy, that's the one. Magic School Bus.
Nice. Pighood says double deckers.
I'm assuming buses. Carol is looking forward to the second film, It. I didn't see the first one yet.
Never have watched that one.
It was one that we needed to wait till the kids were gone.
Given your medical troubles, would you like to have universal health care like in Canada and the UK? Me personally, right now, no. I think I'm in a really good spot. I have really good health insurance.
Right.
I do pay monthly for it out of my paycheck, but most of what I do is costing me just a few dollars to get done. Prescriptions are really cheap too. So overall, personally, I'm perfectly good with where I'm at. Christopher Heckle says, I went and watched Annabelle Comes Home, but made the mistake of watching it at night before I went to bed.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. But if it's suspenseful and kind of creepy, I would probably like it.
What TV series would you guys recommend?
I like Outlander and Stranger Things. That's pretty much the only two things I watch regularly.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's any series that I watch regularly. I still watch old Office reruns because that's one of my favorite shows. Wilshire Candy, have the mass shootings caused you any concern or jitters about going to big public events or festivals? I don't think it's changed my mindset. I always have. I don't know if I'd say concerns, but I think about those things everywhere we go, always anyway.
Right. Like, we've been places where things have been going on.
Yeah, we showed up at a chicken wing festival in Reno 2 or 3 years ago, and there had just been a shooting because somebody tried to run their car through the festival and got shot.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't ever detour me from going anywhere, but
You're just more vigilant.
But it does make me be more aware of where I'm at and what's going on around me. I have a good or bad habit, depending on how you look at it. You know, when I walk in a room, I look for the exits. I look at who's around. I look where I'm going to sit. I sit to where I can see who's coming in or out. I look at people when they walk in and out. I notice things. So I'm just being more aware and being more vigilant and being more protective. Which sucks that you have to do that, but it is what it is. You have to be prepared. You have to be aware.
And you never know. It could happen anywhere.
Right. So, yeah, like I would never not go because of the potential, but you do change your game plan.
Right. What's the one food or drink you've always wanted to try? That holy grail food or drink item? You know what? It's one that grosses me out, but I want to try it at some point, is caviar. Like, I think it'll be disgusting and I won't even like it, but it's just one of those, like, ooh, caviar, finger up and everything. But, like, what's the deal? Why is it so expensive?
I don't know if I have one because I've tried so many different things. I don't know what's left that I.
That was the only thing I could come up with.
Oddly enough, I would really like to eat guinea pig.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Honestly, they're super cute. Jamie would freak out. I would have to sneak it, but I would love to know what a guinea pig tastes like because they look delicious when they're cooked.
Yeah. Do you like any cowboy hats and boots? Have y'all worn any? Not boots though. I've never worn cowboy boots except for maybe as a child. But like we're on the West Coast, so like Western wear.
My feet are too wide for boots, and I have a hard time putting them on. I'm cool with cowboy hats. I don't have a problem with, but I also have a big fat head, so finding them that fit my head is hard too.
Right.
If you have Amazon Prime Video, I recommend the show The Boys. Excellent show. Double Decker chocolate bars, yum. They're only available in the UK. Says Mark. Warren says, "What's the last thing you binged watched?"
Me with Stranger Things.
Usually we have to binge watch like the shows that we can't watch when the kids are awake. So like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that one we had to watch with no kids. And then Thelma's asking where Jamie and Maddie are. They are at grandparents, and it is currently 11 p.m. here in the U.S. Do you believe in the paranormal? I do.
You know, any of those things, unless you can 100% prove against, there's got to be a chance for. So It takes some politicians exactly 3 seconds to blame shootings, on you know who. Yeah, it's no win there.
Carol says, are you going to read that? Is it true people carry little cards in the U.S. so that if they collapse in the street, an ambulance wouldn't be called as it would cost them? I've never heard of that.
People have donor cards with them.
And as long as you're conscious, you can refuse an ambulance.
You can.
But if you're unconscious, you don't get to make that choice anymore.
Yes, you cannot. Yeah, you can deny care from an ambulance as long as you're coherent, conscious, and you can make that decision. They may even make you sign a waiver to say, okay, I've refused.
Right.
But as soon as you're unconscious, you don't have that decision where they take you.
And even if it costs a bunch, there's routes to not be responsible for that.
Now you really sound 38, LOL, happy birthday. I sound so much older and more mature. Claire says, good on you. John?
Duck eggs gross me out. Duck eggs are pretty good, though.
Unless
you're talking about balut, and then I'm on the same page. Balut is disgusting.
There's a balut eating contest in San Francisco Sunday the 11th.
Do you guys know what balut is?
I would never.
It's it's growing baby ducks.
It's a fertile duck egg it's got a partially grown duck in it.
Where it looks like a duck.
Yeah. But we have ducks now. I don't know if we still get duck eggs, but at one point
occasionally
we had quail, chicken, and duck eggs going at the same time, and I did taste tests between the 3 of them, both scrambled and fried, and the flavor profiles to me were almost dead on, but the yolk of the duck eggs was super silky and creamy. It was fantastic.
And the ratio of white to yolk is much different. You get a lot more yolk in a duck egg.
Caviar can be really salty or mild depending on the penguin species. Sandy says, what's up, guys? More Cameron? Nothing. We're just hanging out. We decided to hook up the live this evening, and guinea pig sounds good, Bronson says. It's one of those things, you get past the fact that it's a cute, cuddly little creature. It's made of meat. So,
right.
Have you done a comparison of U.S. Cadburys to UK Cadburys?
Not a head-to-head, not while we had them sitting there, but we have had UK Cadburys and we've had American Cadburys. To me, they mostly tasted similar, but there's that time difference, so I don't know.
Trying to catch up on comments. We're getting behind, so if we missed anything, we are sorry, guys. I've seen people on YouTube do green or pink food. Would you all do that?
Eating one color for 24 hours.
I'd entertain that idea, absolutely. U.S. Cadbury's renamed to Sadberries. It's official. Hey guys, hello Courtney, hello. Alex is here, what's up?
Hi Alex.
Good evening guys, hope you had a fantastic day with lots of fun, love, and surprises. Yeah, it was a good day. Had a nice taco bar lunch. That was my only meal for the day. I keep saying it because I ate a ton of tacos. Mm-hmm. Mark says, Stranger Things sounds like a cool show, especially being set in the 80s, my era of being a teenager.
Great.
What is Jamie's favorite food he eat, and what his favorite sweet, and what middle favorite food? Oh, Maddie, sorry. And her favorite movie to watch. Jamie's favorite food would be cheese pizza, white rice with soy sauce.
Yes.
No
plain white rice.
Most cereals, most breads, he's great with bread. Cheese.
Cheese, he loves cheese in general.
Peanut butter and honey sandwiches are his absolute favorite.
He likes applesauce.
Maddie will eat pretty much anything. She's really good.
Yeah, I don't even know what her favorite food is right now. I don't know that she would be able to say.
Yeah, she'll eat some sushi, she'll eat some crab, she'll eat some...
When it's funny, though, because she would probably say sushi is her favorite, but she only likes the non-raw fish sushi.
Right. Christopher says, John, aging is like cheese. It gets better with age. Yeah.
I agree.
How was the Mexican food? It was fantastic. We didn't vlog it. It was too loud and too cramped and crowded in that small little restaurant. But we did take literally 2 pictures on Instagram. I posted them earlier. Tacos were on point. They were fantastic.
Colette says, hi there, guys. If you could have a dinner party and you could invite any historical figures, who would you invite and why? Lots of love to you and your wonderful family, Big John. Historical figures. That's hard. I don't know. That's...
yeah. I'm literally running through, old presidents or, like George Washington, I don't know. That's a tough one.
That is.
Claire says, I don't know why it grosses me out, the duck eggs. Yeah, it's just different. I mean, you'd probably be able to tell the difference, but it might be difficult. I'll stop thinking about that. Sandy says, yes, I know what that is. My mom eats those sometimes. They're a different kind of balut. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Courtney says, when's your next eating contest?
I am scheduled next Saturday to be in Fresno at a taco eating contest. So today was a little bit of a warm up for the taste profile, and yeah, I'll be on stage at a baseball stadium eating tacos, unless my back doesn't cooperate this week, and then I'll probably have to back out because there's going to be a lot of walking, and it's going to really kill me. So we'll see what happens. Duck eggs are slightly stronger. Pika says, I told you it was a guinea penguin.
Maddie's a trooper. Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She had a couple of tongue tacos today. They were actually, I had one too.
She likes lingua.
She loves cow tongue, as do I. It was super. Cadbury's is no longer a British company, sold to the American company Kraft years ago. When buying chicken, do you check to see if it is fresh or it has been chlorinated? I do not know if I've ever checked for that personally. I know that's the thing.
Sometimes I check for the sodium content to see if it's been injected.
Yeah. Congrats on the channel growth, by the way. Thank you very much. We're happy with the way we've been going.
Yep.
We're
really close to 8,000.
Yeah, we're one of those kinds of channels that we haven't had anything that's blown up, but we do really well, just steady pace, you know? Like, I wish it were bigger. I wish it was more. Of course I want it to be more. But, we've always moved forward. We've always had that steady growth. So, I'm cool with it. I'm happy with where we're at. I love you guys. We have a great audience. So, yeah, I think we've been doing good. We're okay.
Yes. Alex says he's pleased to hear you had a good day.
Yep.
And David says, I'd invite Gandhi as he doesn't look like a big eater, so no bother.
Yeah, don't have to worry about him hogging all the food. He doesn't eat much. That's a good point.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Daryl says hello. Hello, Daryl. FYI, it was 7.8 thousand when I started watching this. It's now 7.9.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be at 8,000 by the end of the week. So
yeah, we really want to do a giveaway at 8,000.
Yeah.
I have some fun things that I think we could give away.
Yeah, we're going to start doing that. We got to
look up some rules.
We're going to start, we have to figure out the legalities of doing giveaways, but we will start doing that. So we'll be every 500 or setting benchmarks so we can maybe get that subscriber count to go up. I think that'd be fun. We have, what's it almost 8,000 subscribers.
Right.
But over half, 60% of our views come from non-subscribers.
Right, which is so
there's a lot
frustrating.
There's a lot of people that watch our videos but haven't hit the subscribe button. And then there's a lot of people that are subscribed that ultimately don't watch our videos.
Right.
Which, that could be YouTube, that could be a lot of different factors. But
Sandy says, how many YouTube play buttons do you guys have? 0. Because we don't have that many viewers yet.
Yep. What's the first one? It's 100,000, right?
I believe so.
The silver one comes at 100,000.
Christopher Heckle says, my favorite sushi is katsu chicken curry. I do love chicken katsu.
I will eat chicken katsu with or without curry. I'll eat that.
But I've never seen it as sushi, but that would be delicious in sushi.
Yeah. Chicken meat and fried meat, that's the best kind of sushi.
Sammy says, I have to go to bed. Good night, guys. Have a nice Sunday. Thank you, you too.
Thanks for hanging. Appreciate it. It is. How long has it been? 2 hours yet?
1 hour and 29 minutes. Yep.
Let's see.
Are you planning on doing a eat what the last person in the drive-thru ordered for 24 hours again anytime soon? It's always a toss-up.
Yeah, the hard part is every time we play a game, I feel like we lose out on the new items that we should be reviewing. But the games are fun. So, yeah, at some point we definitely will. I just don't know exactly when. A cancer nurse told me in the UK that be lucky you don't live in America, as folks have to pay $3,000 for a bag of chemo and sell their houses. Really thankful for our free NHS. So if insured, you guys are okay. Yes.
Yeah, most insurances cover it. Like, there are insurances that are lower cost, so they cover less.
Right. There's plans where...
And there's people who have no insurance at all.
Right. There's always going to be those situations, those stories, and that sucks. That's horrible. But we personally, we're good.
Yep. Mark says, everyone who watches BigJon TV most definitely subscribe now. And I'm pretty sure everyone that's here on a live is a subscriber.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much the only way to get it.
You only need another 68 subs to hit 8,000.
I know, that's
cool.
crazy.
I haven't seen the number.
There's no such thing as free anything. You pay for NHS and taxes. And that's completely true. And the reason our insurance is so high is because of people who don't have insurance. We're paying for them. Cecilia says, I gotta go. Need to get ready for work. Says, good night, Jess and John, and Jamie and Maddie. Sweet dreams, love all with all my heart. Have a lovely, blessing Sunday today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You too. Thank you. It's the norm. Daryl says it's the norm to get more non-subscriber views from my own experience, and I've been told by other channels. Yeah.
And, like, it makes sense.
Yep.
Like, there's people who just swing by and checking out what we got going on. We're not for everybody.
Sandy says, have you all done the video where the kids choose what to eat?
It's been on our wheel, but we haven't landed on it. But it would be fun. I think
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see what the kids choose for everybody.
You should all eat inside a restaurant next time. Yeah. There's several issues with that. Noise,
Background music.
background strangers and music. Background music will get you. That makes it really hard to edit. And then if you don't edit it right, then the video gets...
It gets tagged.
And then it takes a lot of nerve to sit there and talk to a camera.
It is a little weird to sit in public talking to a camera. And, like, most people realize what we're doing, but then they're still staring because they're like, ooh, those people are vlogging. Do I know them? Have I seen them?
So, yeah, at some point we should and we would. And we tried to do that as a series when we were traveling. A couple different restaurants. So, like, we've flirted with that idea. It is hard to do. Alex says, I like the mix of games and reviews. I think you have the balance about right by not doing the same thing 2 weeks running. We try and not do that. And, like, a new item comes out of Burger King 2 weeks in a row, it's hard not to. But, yeah, I like that for the variety, too. It makes it easier on our part, too, so we don't get burned out of the same thing.
Right.
Like, there's channels that's all they do is fast food reviews. Yeah, I would hate doing 3 of those a week. I could not. The fat boy in me's like, yeah, fast food, but 3 times a week I couldn't do it.
It gets boring. Let's see, do you like pulled pork? I'm just about to chow down on some homemade stuff.
Love it.
It's really good.
Yep.
Ness Whistler said, Christopher had said, the weirdest thing I have found in my store is canned beef burgers. That's pretty weird.
I would like that. That'd be interesting.
And Ness Whistler said, I tried tin burgers, a brand called Wrestlers or similar. I just don't know about that.
We have there's some videos we did a long time back where it was canned vegetarian fried chicken in a can, and it opened it up and it smelled and tasted like dog food.
Yeah, it was pretty funky.
It's like vegetable, soy, protein, something, and it was shaped like little chicken nuggets. It wasn't horrible, but the texture and the smell was pretty bad. SK Reviewer, I just ordered dry ribs, Caesar salad, and shrimp. Nice.
That sounds good.
Sandy, I like the video of y'all outside unboxing what you got from the fans. Are y'all doing that again soon?
I don't remember doing one of those outside.
I like doing things in different places whenever we get the opportunity and the weather cooperates. And I'll always say I'm always up for doing stuff outside and mixing it up a bit. So.
Thelma says, good night, Jess and John. I'm off for a shower, going out with the family later. Love to Jamie and Maddie.
Yep, good night.
Thank you for hanging with us for a bit. That says, I hate it when people smuggle chickens onto commercial flights. I'm not aware of that being an issue.
I was at our P.O.Box a couple weeks ago, and I heard a box squawking like a chicken.
You can ship chickens.
Yeah.
It's totally normal.
But it was like in a box in the back, and it was like, block, and I was like, what the heck? I never even thought about that before. Well, they were shipping a chicken somewhere.
Yep. Katie Lee says, I agree. Let with the people in front of orders are great, but do what you did the other day when you went through Panda Express and just add one new item to the order.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. Sorry.
We got called out for that. Somebody was like, but then that defeats the purpose. It does, but it also kills two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're playing the game and I'm doing my review. That's why I wanted to go to Panda Express, because I wanted to get that chicken. I wanted to do the review on it.
Mm-hmm.
But playing the game is fun. I think you did the MRE video. Yeah, we did do an MRE video outside for sure.
That one was fun.
That
one really fit the product. Too.
Right. Check out the Wolf Pit. Sometimes he does mainly cheap dollar store reviews.
The Wolf Pit.
Kind of interesting. I'll tell you what, part of my inspiration at the beginning, and still is the Wolf Pit. Absolutely love the Wolf Pit. Great channel. Anything that we did at the beginning of our channel 2 years ago, that was from the Dollar Tree, it's because of him. 99-cent store stuff, because of him. I love that style. For a while, those videos stopped doing well. So we kind of got away from them and found something else. But no, the Wolf Pit is fantastic. Throw a BigJon shout out on next when you comment on a video. He'll dig that.
Let's see. Mark said, sit outside the restaurant on one of their benches, seating areas. You know, the problem with all of our restaurants is that they pipe the music outside too.
Yeah.
No matter where you go near a restaurant, it has the freaking copyrighted music. It's the worst. Or go for a picnic. Now that we could do.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, pighead, but in the UK, on average, we're paying healthcare stuff still.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're conversating amongst themselves.
Perfect.
What was your opinion on BK's mozzarella sticks?
They were okay. I didn't hate them. You ordered them once, off camera.
They're okay.
And then Maddie had them while we were at the Burger King in San Francisco. They were pretty good. I don't remember how much they were, or whether it was a good deal or not, but for a cheese stick, they were pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Sandy hasn't seen the video of Panda Express yet. That was
just Thursday's
video.
Yeah.
Pat says, hi guys, it's 7:15 in the UK, chilling in bed with my coffee and catching up with your videos. Big thumbs up. Thank you. What's the next trend? I wish that I knew and I was the trendsetter or I could be at the front of it, but I don't know.
You know, I tell you that the first one that we did, where we copied the order, that was like our best, most viral video that we've ever done. Overall, we have videos that had more views overall, but that jumped so big and so
really quickly. That was nice.
And we gained like 1,000 subscribers just based on that one video. It was fantastic. And then we did it the next week, trying to do it again. Nothing. It was like crickets. Like, it did okay, but it was like we just did the exact same thing again, but it didn't perform the same.
Yep.
So it's like, YouTube is tricky like that.
Courtney says that's a video that made me sub. Well, thank you.
Right. So yeah, we gained a whole new market, and they're like, love it. We always hope things like that draw people in,
and they stay.
And then you see what you like and you stay. So it's like, and we need YouTube's help for that a lot of times. It's YouTube's, they're making and breaking.
Let's see. Kate Lee says, that's why I think you should go to Daiso, as they have a lot of different kitchen gadgets you can review.
Good point.
Yeah, they do. I haven't been there in a while. We have to drive about 30 minutes or so to get to the closest.
Yeah, good call, though. Have you tried baked camembert cheese? We have not.
Are you guys into this new Impossible Burger type stuff? It seems popular, but I'm still suspicious.
We do need to get that new one from Burger King. What was the Impossible Burger from Carl's?
There was a Burger King one.
That one's just been released nationally now, so it's making headlines. But we tried the veggie meat from. Hey, wake up!
I know, I'm tired. I can't stop yawning.
From Del Taco, we've tried that one and it wasn't that good.
It tasted like hummus to me.
And beans. The burger from Carl's Jr. now, loaded up with cheese and all the veggies, that actually worked. So
Jamie liked that one.
I'm interested to try the one from Burger King, the Whopper. We probably will soon. Do I love the idea? No. I mean, I
don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it doesn't affect me in my life because I'll just get a burger anyway. But
Shannon says, hey, Jon and Jess, 2:18 a.m. I just woke up and saw you were live.
Yep, we had nothing going on Saturday night, so we figured why not turn the camera on? What the heck? So I'm glad you found us.
Yep.
Can y'all do a Subway video? We haven't done Subway in a long time.
Yeah, they don't come out with new things all that often.
That's what it was. It's like back when we weren't playing games, I was just looking for new release items.
And we have put it on the wheel recently.
Yeah. So yeah, it's possible that Subway will get a turn in there for sure. New idea. What about an MRE picnic?
We
Yep.
kind of did that at a picnic table. But
Yeah.
probably the next one we'll do it again. We have one more.
Yep. Did you try the BK taco? Yes, we did. Probably about a month or so ago, we did a taco comparison from 5 different restaurants, I think it was, and that one was included. And then the video that we did with the pulled pork king from Burger King, we did a special review. Just we did a taco then too.
Right.
So pretty good for $1 overall is the consensus. Like, is it the greatest taco in the world? No. It's cheap and somewhat crappy, but it's only $1.
Yeah.
So it's what you expect for $1.
Alex said you did a review of different hot sauces. How about a review of different barbecue sauces? Seeing as the fridge is full of them, yeah, we could.
Yeah, let's
we could
buy
do a
more.
whole month of them. No, with just the ones we have already.
Nope, gotta buy more.
After you do the ones we have. In the UK, I'd say Burger King is a lot less popular than McDonald's. I think that's probably common throughout the world.
McDonald's has to be the biggest, like, in the world, ultimately, because they're everywhere.
Although in the US, In-N-Out just became top burger joint.
Okay, burger joint, because I
Yeah.
think Chick-fil-A got the title of, like, best fast food joint.
I think so.
I like McDonald's fries, but the burgers from BK.
Burger King used to have good fries, but then they changed, and I don't like them anymore.
Yeah. What music do you like to rock out to?
Everything.
Yeah, I mean we're all over the place. Country, rock,
Pop.
hip hop, or rap occasionally, depending. My go-to genre is like 80s metal, hair band metal, like Teslas, the Night Rangers, that kind of stuff. Thurman says, really enjoy when you guys review foods at fairs, Wingfest, SeaWorld, etc. Those make for some great content. I agree. I wish we could be doing more of those. I had plans to do a lot more festivals this summer and food fairs and stuff like that. My back injury kind of, we didn't do any camping trips this year
Right.
either because of my back. So as soon as I'm back to being well enough to do those, that was supposed to be a big part of our channel. So we will definitely get back to those as soon as we're able to. I love doing them too.
What's your favorite barbecue sauce?
I heard you have a lot of them. If I have to buy a sauce to go on a meat, and it has to be from like a grocery store, Sweet Baby Ray's. KC Masterpiece is pretty good too. And then everything else is basically like specialty stuff from fellow barbecue competition teams that have their products on the market. I prefer Burger King burgers, but it's just a bit more pricey. McDonald's suck. Burger King flame grilled tastes so delicious.
I do enjoy the flame grilled taste.
I wish we had In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A in Japan. KFC is horrible here.
Alex says KFC has changed their fries recently too. They are greasier now. Does our KFC have fries?
I don't know if they have fries. They have wedges.
Wedges, that's what they
I
have.
don't know if I ever had a French fry. You can't beat McDonald's fries. It's the only fry I consider having ketchup with is a sin. Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. That is a good one too. I have had that one. I've had barbecue like we've had a
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
We had
was
a
really
root beer
good.
once.
A&W Root Beer had a barbecue sauce. Was really good.
Nest likes the backstreet burger bars. They tend to be smaller, but family run, not as corporate as the big name franchises.
Yeah.
The big ones tend to have the conveyor belt mentality. That is true.
Yep.
Christopher agrees with you on your barbecue sauce choices. Ness says, get you In-N-Out as fast as possible and grab the contents of your wallet on passing. Yeah, that is kind of what chain burger joints are all about.
Yep.
We have a couple of good local burger places. We don't go there very often.
Yep.
They tend to be a little bit pricier.
Sandy says in Thailand, the McDonald's have crunchy chicken. In U.S., we have the chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Hello from Bedfordshire, UK. Do you have autumn and Christmas fairs that you could visit and tell us about the food? We do. In fact,
Sort of.
yeah. There's if you go back a couple Christmases, we did. I think we did a fair up there like Grass Valley. Remember that Christmassy one?
Yeah.
So we have a couple of those in our inventory of videos, but we'll have to keep our eyes out because that'd be fun too.
Alex says, I would send a box of UK barbecue sauces, but I don't think that would please Jess too much. Only if we cleaned out the fridge a little beforehand.
Sweet Baby Ray's, to me, is the boss of barbecue sauces. Yep.
That is a good one.
Yep. Also, John, I hope your back gets better soon as possible. Stay positive. Lots of love to you and your fabulous family. By the way, I love your videos. Thank you, Colette. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
I try to stay positive, but I tell you, it is not easy. I get super frustrated. I don't like the word depressed, but I get super frustrated because we're an on-the-go family. If you look at our videos the past 2 years, you can see the cutoff between us doing stuff all the time and then us not, because I can't. And it kills me to not be able to do as much as I want. So I agree. Hopefully soon I'll get this back working again, and I'll be able to get back in the gym. I'll get working out again. I'll drop some weight. My life will be better. So that's the plan.
Yeah. And Alex said, Christopher had said, our KFC have new fries. They're chunky and have the skin on. So it sounds like our potato wedges.
Sounds about right. Yep, Lulu just woke up, 7:26. Good morning.
Good morning. Mark says, use all those sauces, John, before the expiration date runs out. Don't buy any more. Jess will kill you.
Expiration date? Those expired years ago. I got bottles in there that's probably older than the kids.
Probably. I've thrown quite a few out.
What? What? No, it's time. The past couple years, I've taken a little bit of a backseat to barbecue competition cooking anyway. So, like, there's stuff that needs to be purged just because it hasn't been used in so long. Right. I like watching the barbecue chaps videos. I think his name is Kent something.
I don't know. You don't watch a lot of barbecue ones.
No, because I'm too picky, and some of them bother me because I don't like the way they do it. I'm a little bit of a barbecue snob in that realm, but...
Frog by the Head says, great, I'll check it out. Do you eat much pickle and chutney in the autumn, winter? We eat tons in the UK. Not really.
Not really.
Do you prefer sweeter barbecue sauces or a vinegar-based one?
Both.
I like a vinegar base that's got a sweeter edge to it, a little bit of spice. I like kind of the whole rounded out flavor.
Yeah.
But I don't like the really watery vinegar-based ones.
On regular basis, how many times y'all watch TV? Usually if the TV's on, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Not very much regular TV, quite honestly. I heard the fridge is full of sauces. Cool.
Yes.
I used to have, the garage fridge, we have a spare fridge in the garage. It's kind of like a normal thing. Most dudes use that to keep full of beer. I keep it full of barbecue sauces.
Yes.
Yep. I have not bought a new bottle of barbecue sauce.
No, he's been good. Now he's moving on to hot sauces instead.
Yeah. I had a good birthday. It was a nice day. The taco restaurant was fantastic. It was really good tacos. I enjoyed it. We're going to do cake tomorrow, Sunday. We'll do it for dinner, Sunday, after dinner Sunday with the family. It's 1:28 Texas time.
Nice.
Yeah, almost 11:30 here. So.
Yes, and Courtney says, did you used to do Pitmaster contest? Yes.
Yes.
We had a barbecue team. It was a lot of work, but a lot of fun.
We traveled all around California and into Nevada.
Yeah, Maddie was raised in it. I was pregnant while we did it.
We've got pictures. We got pictures with Jessica, almost 9 months pregnant, receiving awards on stage with me at a contest. We've got pictures of baby Maddie, infant Maddie, sleeping in a tent on the ground at a fairgrounds or contest, wherever we were. We traveled with barbecue. We would set up on a Friday night. We'd pitch a tent. We'd bring the pit. We'd fire it up. We'd cook meats all night. I'd sleep on the ground.
And that was our life for many years.
Many years. Lots of time traveled spent on the road.
Very
cooking.
expensive.
Really expensive hobby.
Lily says, what did I miss? A whole lot. Thank you, whoever got that. There's starting to be more barbecue restaurants in the UK. I did see Beard went to one that had just opened, and it looked good. It looked like good food.
Chris says, my dad makes me laugh. He won't let anyone else cook on the barbecue, but then moans that he's always cooking.
That's typical.
You have been a barbecue judge too, I believe. Yes, I am actually. Just recently, my dad and I both passed the test. We are considered master certified barbecue judges in the Kansas City Barbecue Society. So I'm waiting for my new name badge to come in, but you had to judge 30 times. You have to cook with the team. You have to volunteer with the team, and you have to pass this massive test.
Right.
So we did all that. It took us quite a while, but it's because I was cooking for all the years and not always judging. But yeah, we are certified barbecue judges. It's a fantastic job.
Colette says you cannot beat a good yummy barbecue chicken and ribs.
Yep. I have a couple of recipe videos back towards the beginning. There was one vlog we did at a barbecue contest.
That's what I was just looking up to see. I'm pretty sure.
It was
somebody asked if we should vlog it.
Yeah, we
have.
And that was, the barbecuing slowed down when the YouTube picked up, and YouTube became my new hobby, and it was even more time consuming and costly. But there's a couple videos towards the beginning that are more barbecue themed.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. When this one was from.
What do you think
about? A year ago.
There you go. Yeah, so you scroll back through, and there's a couple of different videos, and
it's called First Annual Rivertown Brews and Barbecue Cook-Off.
Yeah,
that's the last time we competed.
And that was actually a very slightly like recipe-ish style video too, because I showed some secrets about what I do with chicken and ribs. James says, "What do you think about the UK? We love the UK. We would love to visit there someday." Lulu says, "I saw you ate 17 and a half tacos. I was impressed. Congrats on that to you, sir. If that was me, I think I would have passed out by 4. Yeah, the record was 26. No time limit. You could take all the time you want. I didn't go in planning to make the record, but I was kind of thinking, I'll make an attempt. I'll see what I can do. I could have probably done it with just a little bit of preparation on my part. Tacos were delicious, though.
They were really good. The meat was excellent. Yeah. There was a huge amount of choices. I thought going to an all-you-can-eat place, there'd be like 3 choices. You can get ground beef or chicken or whatever.
There was like 12,
everything.
There must have been like 12 options of different
They even
meats.
had shrimp.
Shrimp and fish, and just all sorts of tongue and cow head and all sorts of good stuff.
Which famous person lives closest to you? I know California is a huge place, though. We're semi-close to the Silicon Valley, so like people that are in that field. So like Mark Zuckerberg and stuff probably lives close. And,
Guy Fieri lives an hour north of us.
Elon Musk lives somewhere around there too.
Yeah. You should do that again and vlog.
That's the one I was talking about, the barbecue vlog.
Okay, yeah.
Ness said, just search my viewing history. His name is Cowboy Kent Rollins. I do not know that channel.
Look that up. What kind of, Sandy's asking, what kind of drinks do y'all make instead of buying them at the store?
Mostly at home on a daily basis. We drink water.
Yep.
Other than that, sometimes we'll have powdered juice drinks like Kool-Aids or
Tang. Orange Tang. I love
Jon loves Tang. But yeah, we don't do a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
My favorite thing I had was at my sister's wedding. We were at a hog roast. Christopher says, I love a good hog roast. We had a couple friends got married years ago, and they had a couple big old hogs. And I walked up and I said, I would like the cheek meat, please. And they're like, what? How do you do that? I said, take your hand, because they had a glove on. I said, right there underneath the eyeball, right here. I said, dig your hand in there as far as you can. Scoop out that pocket of meat and put that on my plate. Okay. It's the best bite of meat on the hog, other than the belly. Yeah. Cheek meat is fantastic. Okay.
When's your next eating contest?
Next Saturday, I have a taco eating contest, and we're talking about tacos. That was part of why I was trying to eat a lot of tacos today, to get my body like, okay. Next Saturday, we will be in Fresno, California for a taco eating contest. Hope as long as my back holds up and I can do it. I'm not going to kill myself. If I'm dead by Thursday at work, I'm probably going to back out. But
Courtney said, would you consider doing the Pitmaster contest soon? No. I don't foresee us doing any Pitmaster contests in our
Not the
future.
big ones. There might be a couple like small rib cook-offs that I would consider.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time and a lot of money, and basically they're just a ton of work.
It's a lot of work, and it doesn't stop when you're done with the contest. Then you got to come home and finish clean up and put away.
It would be like 2 or 3, 4 or 5 days of preparation between shopping and packing and loading and planning. And then the cooking process itself, it's a good 24 hours that
Right.
you're at these venues, because you're cooking for 10 hours, and then you're turning in, and then you have to pack up everything at your camp, and then you have to go home, and then you have all the mess that has to be cleaned up. Contest would cost us about $600-$700, $800 for a weekend.
So expensive.
So unless you're winning a lot of money, you're just throwing money away. Sometimes I miss them. Sometimes I don't. We have a lot. We have other vlogs too at barbecue contests with me judging. But as far as me actually cooking a full-on contest, I just don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's so much work.
Lula says, I don't think I've ever had any traditional barbecue food. My typical barbecue food is known to be beef burger, sausages, corn, and chicken legs. Yeah, see, our barbecue...
That's like none of the slow and low meats.
we're more to the ribs and the pork butts and the briskets, the big hunks of meat that take forever to cook.
Carol wants to try a Sloppy Joe next time she's in the U.S. You can make your own. They're pretty easy.
Mark Johnson says, do they really include a half? Here's what had happened was, I got one taco on my plate at the time that was chicharron. So if you know what chicharrones are, it's pig skin, right? Pork cracklings in the U.S., chicharrones, pork rinds, the crispy fried pork skin. I love it. I've never tried one on a taco. But what they do is they take basically a pile of those chicharrones and they cover it in a sauce.
So then it like liquefies it or softens it up again. It's not crunchy anymore.
It was the soggy, mushy, gelatinous, squishy.
He offered some to me to try it. I was like, no.
Pork skin, I could not do. The texture of it was so bad. It was so bad. So that's why there was a half, and I'll call it a half because I took 2 bites out of this taco, and I'm like, nope, I cannot do that texture. So that's funny.
Yep. Chicken tongue meat here is usually popular if you go to the cold meats deli and get it fresh. It doesn't sound pleasant. And when my nan eats it, it does have a funky smell to me.
The tongue tacos, when you can get that tongue to be perfectly tender,
it's like a roast.
It's like the best, most tender pot roast you can ever have. It is fantastic. I love it. The head meat that we had today was a bit fatty, and it had a little bit more of a strong flavor because of the fat. But I love that too. That is such a good couple of tacos there. It was fantastic.
Mark says, I like Guy, especially diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yep.
Love that too. We get so many great ideas of places to eat.
Yep.
CR Link says, happy birthday. And he also says down below here, hi John, I was at the state fair where you had the corn dog eating contest.
Oh, cool. Where are we at with that? Okay, cool.
Down there.
Nice.
I jumped around a bit because I want to get that in there. Alex says, I like Triple D too, but you can tell when he doesn't actually like the food. It's funny. It is. Because he, like me, does not like eggs.
Right.
And I love that.
And like we've talked about it before, when we got to meet him and cook with him a couple years back, and it was the best opportunity. It was so much fun. He's a really good dude. That was like an opportunity of a lifetime. Share a kitchen with Guy Fieri and
right.
cook.
And he was a legitimately nice guy. Like, he was bossy in the fact that he was controlling a kitchen and having to tell people where to go and what to do. But it wasn't, like, he wasn't yelling at people, and he was nice and was helpful.
Does your beard get in the way at eating contests? Yes, it does. It's a pain in the butt, and I hate it.
I see him picking it out.
There's so many times I shove food in, and I got my mouth full, and there's a big chunk of hair stuck up and in, and I'm like not trying to rip it out of my skin. So I'm like...
Sandy says, on your next eating contest, you should tie your beard with rubber bands.
The first contest I ever did.
And is there a video of that one?
There's a picture of it with me, Matt Stoney, and Joey Chestnut.
Why do I think we did a video of that one?
We might have, but it was before YouTube. So Jess braided my beard down like this, so that they looked like it was an asparagus eating contest.
No, I did. We did do this one. My Major League Eating debut.
We did, because it was old footage. We used it as a video. There you go.
So go look. Go back. It's like probably 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah, easily. It's about the beginning. So, yeah, she braided them down. They looked like stalks of asparagus.
It was awesome.
It was pretty funny.
So, yeah, go check that one out. It's only got 220 views. Oh, my goodness.
On your next eating contest, you should tie your beard with rubber bands. Yeah,
That's what
definitely.
I just read.
I'm trying to catch back up. what do you use when you do Foreign Fridays as far as where and how you get the snacks? It all depends. Everything we get that we review, that's from the UK, from Scotland, from we
Japan.
we have the best
Viewers,
subscribers, friends, family
friends.
here at BigJon TV.
Yeah, it goes beyond viewers. Like,
they send us a lot of our 90% of our product we get sent from their countries, and they do it because they love us and they love watching us eat their products. We have a couple subscription boxes that we have partnered with. So Munch Pack does a really good trying foreign foods from all over the world. Tokyo Treat is one that's specifically Japanese. So you can check out both of those companies. If you go back into our inventory of videos, there's links to those different companies, and if you use our links, you get discounts, and we get a kickback from it. Find an Asian market, find a Hispanic market, and you can literally just go in there and grab a few things and then make a video out of it. It's really that simple. We've had friends from Japan, we've had friends from all over the UK send us stuff. We are extremely blessed in that realm. But yeah, international markets are the best thing to find to look up. If you're at the state fair, maybe you're in the Sacramento area still, potentially.
Yeah, go find KP International Market.
KP International Market in technically Rancho Cordova.
Yes.
Up Highway 50, the best international market we've ever been to. It's fantastic.
Carol says, wonder what happened to the original Man vs. Food guy. He was popular in the UK. That was Adam Richmond. He was an awesome dude.
I think it was basically health problems.
That is what Lulu is answering also.
Yeah, he was eating too much.
That's what I'd always heard.
Too much on the road, too much eating, and if you can't balance things out in life, then you're gonna, it won't work.
Yep. Sandy says, John, you should do your own eating contest with the family. That'd be fun and funny to see.
Well, we did a watermelon one.
We have done watermelon.
We've done a chicken nugget.
We've done, you and Jamie did pumpkin pie.
Jamie and I did pumpkin pie. We did the chicken nugget. We ate 100 chicken nuggets between the four of us.
And it went a lot quicker than I imagined, and I wasn't as full as I thought I was going to be.
Courtney says, you got to meet Guy, OMG, so jealous. If you follow me on Instagram, BigJon TV, scroll back. You're going to have to go quite a ways. But I got pictures. It was after the big fires up in Santa Rosa.
So like a crappy situation.
Horrible. But his barbecue rig and a national organization called Operation Barbecue Relief pulled in, and we cooked thousands of meals. And I was able to go and literally sous chef with him in his mobile kitchen, making sauces and cutting pineapple and it was so much fun.
I got to open a lot of cans.
Yeah, but we were taking orders directly from him. It was fantastic. Beards always remind me of the twits from Roald Dahl when the man eats food and has bits of stuck in it afterwards. There are certain foods that eating whilst having a beard makes it really difficult. Noodles, soups.
Anything crumbly.
Yeah.
Courtney says, I love the tea sampling video. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That company reached out to us, and I was not sure how it'd go, but it was fun. Totally different. We should have one of those a month.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Okay, thank you on that. Yeah, no problem.
And Lulu says, what is pumpkin pie? Never had it, but is it savory or sweet? It is sweet. It is very traditional in the U.S. because pumpkins are native to the U.S.
Yeah.
Not as big of a thing in the UK.
Yep. It's just the ground up pumpkin, not the seeds, but the meat of the pumpkin.
Of the pumpkin.
Spiced up with cinnamon and clove and ginger and allspice and all that.
Eggs and condensed milk.
Cooked into or
evaporated milk. Sorry.
Almost more like a custard.
It's a custard
texture. We have a couple of different eating contests based with pumpkin pie. I actually do really well eating pumpkin pie.
I thought I'd made a pumpkin pie.
You might have too.
Let's see. I'm having fun going back through.
I need to catch up on the videos. Yeah, I mean, we've done so much. So many different things. Scotland is part of the UK. There's England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. That's what makes up the United Kingdom. LOL. Yeah, we've learned some, but we still have a hard time with
Well, and sometimes we'll say Scotland just because that's where something specifically was mailed to us from.
Right. And it searches different with the YouTube algorithm.
Right.
So, How about trying a cream tea or high tea?
I have no idea what that is.
Yep.
I'll have to look it up.
How about doing a cake contest with the family?
Oh my goodness. That'd be a fun one.
Yep.
Shannon says, "Good night, guys. Back to bed for me. Have a good rest of your weekend."
Yeah,
Thank you. You too. We are probably not going to be on here much longer.
Yeah, we're
we have
gonna
hit 2 hours.
We're gonna go pretty quick here too. Rhubarb. We've had rhubarb. Typically in America, it ends up being paired with strawberry.
Something. Strawberry and rhubarb.
Strawberry rhubarb pie. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Lulu says, "Have you ever tried egg custard tarts from the UK?" No, I don't think so.
Not specifically from the UK. I have had egg custard tarts, but they were like a different country's version or at a market here.
The kids would love a cake contest, yes.
Alex says, pumpkin season soon in stores too in the U.S. Go back to last year and the year before, I think they cleared out the store of everything pumpkin.
Yes, we did. So if you search on our channel for pumpkin, you'll get like a million videos to watch.
We did too.
And the best thing is at the end when we did the pumpkin milkshake or pumpkin.
We saved items because we don't usually eat all of the items we review, but we saved specifically little bits of everything because at the end of the pumpkin season, we took all of it and blended it together into a drink, and it was disgusting.
It tasted like pumpkin cake batter with weird chunks in it.
Yeah, it was gross.
It was super sweet and gacky, and like, it really made me want to vomit.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. So we will not be doing as much pumpkin, but we will occasionally do a few things.
Yeah.
We are not clearing any store shelves of pumpkin. I'm not driving miles to find pumpkin things.
Right.
It bombed. It was not what I thought it would be. Lulu says, a custard, I've tried it before. It's kind of like a custard, like flaky pastry cupcake base and thick filling. Kind of tastes like egg and custard, like the burnt-ish on the top. Oh, almost like creme brulee on the top, maybe?
Question, do you have any other social media?
Yes, not on this video, but other videos. They are linked in the description, but we have.
We do, Instagram is my go-to for BigJon TV. Twitter, and we have a Facebook page. It's all just BigJon TV. Instagram is my go-to though. Twitter gets sometimes used, Facebook gets a little bit used, but definitely Instagram. Is meatloaf really hated in the U.S., or maybe I'm watching too many old Roseanne reruns?
Yeah, it gets a bad rap, but meatloaf is delicious.
Yeah, I love it.
I've made several different versions on the channel, and they've been received pretty well.
Good morning from the UK. Good morning, Kelly. And almost good night to us. We're about to bail the next couple minutes here.
Half Nut says, what size do you wear? I would send you one of my shirts.
Email us.
Yeah, or PM through Facebook, any of those.
Yeah, Instagram, you can message us through Instagram too.
Nessa, sorry for people who may be eating or squeamish. I like watching those pimple popping videos when they get a big one and it squirts out like curd cheese. I love watching those too. I can watch them for hours. It's so relaxing. Mark said, I only mentioned it, as John said, the UK and Scotland. So, that's why.
I still, when I say things, I'm like, is it, I don't know. I try to know, but I really don't.
Mm-hmm. Sandy, how about doing musical chairs? The first one to sit doesn't know a pie or a cake on the chair. It'd be funny. Oh, but I'll have to clean that.
Right.
I did get a cool game at the thrift store today. It's the game where you put the headphones on and try and talk to each other and figure out what you're saying.
Maybe we'll play tomorrow night with my parents. And
that'd be fun.
Maybe we'll vlog that, and then that'll be our Monday video. Huh?
That would be good.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll play a family game tomorrow night like that. We'll share that with you guys. Alex says, I discovered your channel looking for a meatloaf recipe.
Perfect.
Yep.
Did you do my meatloaf? Because I make a pretty darn good meatloaf.
Christopher says, in my town we have a milkshake bar where you can pick any chocolate bar and they turn it into a milkshake. Nice.
That's kind of cool.
We've done that with one other food. What was it? Where we compiled everything together.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We have so many videos.
Yeah, so many.
She's not mad, it's just her face.
Yes.
We used to get people that were like, she's so unhappy, she's so grumpy.
Why are you forcing your kid to do this?
You're forcing her to do it. And I'm like, she's really not mad. I swear she's not mad. Like, she's not being forced.
Mm-hmm.
She really is okay. She's just, she's an 11-year-old girl.
11 going on teenage.
She'd probably rather be a million other places or just sitting and watching TV. But ultimately, that's just her face, because she's just zoned, like, she's bored.
She has my face, and if I'm not thinking about it or not actively involved in a conversation, I have resting grouch face.
Yep.
They call it a different name, but we'll go with grouch now. And it's just a thing. Like, if I don't think about it, I look mad.
And yes, Jess is getting sleepy. It's almost midnight.
Yes.
We're about to crash because it has been a long day. Lulu says, what do you think about the baby food challenge idea?
I
love
do
it.
like it.
It'll happen at
Be
some
fun.
point. Between that and the canned food challenge, we're going to do those for sure. That's why she's called Maddie.
Yep. And we do occasionally call her Mad or Matters. So.
My sister always turns on Dr. Pimple Popper when we are eating.
Oh, that's not the best time to watch it.
I try and do what Jamie said in here. He runs out too. He can't stand
he
it.
doesn't like it.
All right, guys. 51 people hanging out with us. We appreciate you. We love you. We need to bail. We need to go to bed.
Yes, it is bedtime. Holy cow. It's almost midnight here. It's been a blast. We've been on just over 2 hours. I love chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
It's great.
Lulu says you can tell when children want to be involved because they are enthusiastic and they enjoy it. I think some people just say it to be annoying. Yep. Any more kids planned? Nope.
No, I'm 40. I'm pretty sure I'm done.
Good night. Good night, sir. Appreciate it. I said sir, but I assume that. Sorry.
Just says good night, guys. Jen, you are up so late.
Yes.
I hope your thumbnails are going well.
Guys, there's the Family Fudge. Make sure you go over to Family Fudge and tell them BigJon TV sent you.
Mark says, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you. Will do.
Alex says, Family Fudge. Love that channel.
Yep.
They're awesome.
We get that occasionally, Jen, where it's like, I didn't know. Wait, did I hear you say Family Fudge? I'm like, yep.
Lulu, I wish you good night and glad I caught you this morning. Love to you all. I subbed to Family Fudge.
Yep.
Awesome. Sandy says, are you guys a fan of coffee? I love the way it smells, but I don't drink coffee.
Yep. Like the store Sears with no S at the end.
Sear?
Half night. It's almost 1 a.m. here.
Oh, sear.
Yeah, it's almost midnight here. Blindfolded taste testing would be fun. Good night. Yep, we like doing those too.
Yes, we do.
Family Fudge, love you guys. Love you guys too. 40 is still young. You could have another kid easy enough.
Yeah, but Jamie's 7 and he's difficult, and I just don't think I can handle another one. That's why I do daycare. It keeps the baby fever at bay.
Yeah, and send them home at the end of the day.
James says, good night and tally-ho. Subscribe. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you guys hanging with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, your day, your week, wherever you are. We are going to hit that button here like really quick.
Yep, put fingers on the button.
Well, I love when Jess makes British food like toad in the hole and Cornish pasties. Yep, she loves those too.
We'll do those probably at least once a month. I did buy a pudding mold. Is that the proper term? So I can make a steam pudding.
Lulu, thank you. I hope my back holds up too. Yeah, tomorrow for me will be a restful day. I need to medicate and rest. Almost 2 here. I'll go when you guys end the live.
Yep.
Right, you guys have a good night, and of course we'll catch you soon on the next one.
Absolutely.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you guys. Family Fudge, see you, Jen. Good talking with you. Good night, good night, good night.
Nigel says good night. Are you ready? I'm hitting the button.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.